my life. No, I asked that earlier. I don't have a question. I asked
All right,
what we
we're
should
live.
talk about.
Oh my God! Can we
Oh,
get a
you
question
got
for the
it.
first time in like 7 weeks?
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Sorry we're late.
Yeah. No, we're sorry, not sorry.
We're not sorry.
No, we are sorry.
We don't have an excuse, honestly. I don't know why
No.
we're late, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're just sorry.
I'm
I
honestly going to try and
apologize.
blame Dom. I'm going to blame Dom.
It was me. I was
Damn it.
delayed.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
Chris's fault.
delayed. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to the.
Chris delayed, Chris denied, as they say.
So he's not going to take an action.
Not this round. He's taking an action. It's called Stuff in His Face. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We've once again gathered here to play a little TTRPG with some Starfinder playtest scenario stuff. Last week we finished Cosmic Birthday, where the PCs, our last session, the PCs defeated the
Nuclear reactor.
defeated the handmaid, who was one of the swaddlers of the newborn deity from the planet
You gotta wonder how much a newborn deity poops. I mean, I'm betting it's a lot.
Can you imagine the diaper
imagine-
cost on that?
I mean,
That's
I
a nice
imagine the
cup you
fact
got
we're
there.
going to be dealing with his shit for centuries.
These food stamps don't buy diapers.
They do not buy diapers.
But this week we're here to play a little scenario number 2 that is called "It Came from the Vast," which is one of my favorite of the 4 scenarios. I think it's a close first, maybe second for my favorite scenarios. I do enjoy it. But before we get started, this is normally where I would say tonight's discussion question is, and I don't have one. So does anybody got anything they just want to get off their chest while we get started?
Why don't we just play since we're running behind?
There you go.
Let's
Let's just
discuss.
jump
I was trying to buy you a couple minutes there, Chris, to stuff your
to
feet.
finish your food.
I'll
But
be
Chris,
in and
Finish your food.
if I'm eating, I can't do the discussion.
What's your favorite fast food?
Well, I was going to wait till he was loud.
Tonight it's
That's one of my
new.
favorite questions. Let me launch into a diatribe that will last no shorter than 15 minutes.
Easily Reddit level.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh.
an easy one.
Don't
Yeah.
start with Reddit. Jeez.
I could go for days about fast food. But I got to say, I'm getting tired of the options around here lately. You know,
Yeah,
Wendy's, love it. Tired of it. Taco Bell,
Right.
love it.
same
Kind of
thing.
tired of it. You know, I couldn't
Until
ever
you
really
li-
get tired of Taco Bell, but I'm kind of tired of it.
We're talking over you
Live-
because of what you said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Until you live in an area where the closest restaurant is 4 miles away and it's the only restaurant within 20 minutes is a McDonald's, I don't want to hear about tired of,
Yeah.
of
Ooh,
fast food.
that's-
Oh, wow.
yeah, I was gonna say,
That's
like,
not fast at all.
if you have only
Yeah.
one restaurant, like you have to try everything on the menu. But with McDonald's, that's a really short list, and you've probably
It is,
already
yeah.
tried all of it.
Yeah. I mean, and well, I hope McDonald's doesn't want to sponsor us because shit tastes like shit when it's shit.
I mean, you know,
I can tell you for a fact that McDonald's is not going to sponsor us.
no,
Before
I
you
don't think
said
so.
that.
Yeah.
Sean said
But
the
afterward,
their chicken
definitely
tenders
not.
were all right.
Yeah, Brandy
No.
loved them the first time she got them, and then the second time she had a weird piece of chicken in there, a weird bite in the chicken, and just that was it. That was it. She
They
didn't
looked
do
good
weird
enough to
bites.
try, but I've seen social media of them and they look so small and tiny.
Mm.
They-
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the
I don't know
rule
if that's
that I
just-
think a lot of people don't understand is that if you're gonna cover up the meat with something like breaded, then it really needs to be real reliable on the inside. You know, if you bite into weird stuff, nobody likes that.
I
Nobody
will
wants to
say
bite
I
into weird
hate
stuff.
the sinew of the chicken.
Right? Yeah, that's
I
just
hate
gross.
that.
Cut that shit
Yeah.
out.
Disgusting.
And that's why I always
Not
say, you
finish
know,
it.
that's one of my favorite things about Raising Cane's is that usually their like I almost never get any kind of dodgy bite. Even though it's not the best seasoned chicken, it's reliable, you know, which I like a lot.
You brought
You
up
know,
Raising
Zaxby's
Cane's.
better
I've not been a
seasoned, but-
fan. Yeah,
Mhm.
Zaxby's is good too, but I've Zaxby's I've not really been a fan of just because of the price and quantity of food that you get. You don't get very much for the high price.
Hmm.
It's not that bad anymore. I think it's starting to be a little bit better.
It's actually
I'm
really
there.
interesting. I feel like they're like it used to be that Zaxby's was expensive,
Mm.
and now they're actually kind of cheap compared to a lot of other stuff because they haven't raised their prices as much as the other fast food places.
I gotta
Well,
admit, what
fellas,
was it?
don't
Last week I got a chicken sandwich. It was under $10 for the combo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
That's
It's like it's crazy.
nowadays.
wow, that's unheard of.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
unheard of. Less than $10 for a combo.
Sandwich, fries, and a
Jeez,
drink. $10.
And
shit.
one of the best sandwiches, might I add.
It's one of the
Love
best sandwiches.
that kickin' chicken sando.
And that was even
I-
with 2 cups of ranch. It's still under
Mm.
$10.
Nice.
I must say that I have found myself missing the Zaxby's
Mm.
because there's not one around here. And every once in a while, I want some chicken, and I don't want to go to B-Dubs. I want some Zaxby's chicken, and
Have you thought about
there's
moving?
not one around here. I mean, the biggest thing that keeps me from moving is I own this house outright, so I have no rent. So that's
You
why
can
I
always
don't
sell it.
That's always
move.
good.
You know?
Yeah,
Sell it.
You
I
yeah,
could
sell
sell it,
it,
but
flip it for the money.
yeah, no, it's not worth any damn money. I'm losing money living here. That's for damn sure.
Hmm.
Anyhow, let's go ahead and we'll get started with tonight's scenario. It came from the vast. We'll be
it
playing
did.
level 5 characters. Hopefully everybody is level 5 with your equipment and shit hashed out.
Yeah, we are.
The adventure begins aboard the Starship Overhaul. And here is the
Oh,
Starship Overhaul.
chunky.
Is it
Chunky
ours?
monkey.
I like it. Yeah. Are we? Do we
It-
own this ship?
You do
We're
not
about
own
to.
this. You do not own this
Oh,
ship. You operate this
commandeer.
ship.
Mutiny.
It is a Cavalry Venture class explorer, and it transports cargo from the fringes of the pack worlds and to the gas giant of Bertha. You're carrying some different types of cargo, included Octurne harvested from the Gilded Edge, some weapons from the Apostate, and some clothing
Wait.
for the Kolo Mahoi. You are aboard the bridge when suddenly and out of nowhere,
Someone screams mutiny.
a klaxon
apologize.
sounds on the bridge of the overhaul, blaring an immediate collision warning. Ahead, a
Intruder
starship.
alert. Intruder alert. Sorry, just doing it
Ahead, a
slowly for you.
starship. Yeah. Well,
People will drink some.
ahead, a starship. Ahead, a starship that looks like a cross between the building of a tree and it looks like a cross between a building and a tree is incoming, spiraling erratically in and out of control of flight through space. A slight change in trajectory at the hand of the pilot, and the collision is avoided. The biometrical starship careening past in the direction of Bertha, the direction you just came from. So, what would you gentlemen like to do? There's a few things available to you.
Okay.
You read off what you just posted in the chat there, Be well. Sorry, I've got people messaging me.
A slight change in trajectory at the hands of the pilot, and the collision is avoided. The biomechanical starship careening past in the direction of Brethida and its many moons. I mean, oh, sorry, Gribbs, you were going to say the first thing. Go ahead.
Is everybody okay?
I'm fine. Are you
Off
okay?
to some S tier role play right away.
Fine. Next.
I'm fine.
Let me get on to what I want to say.
Same.
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I guess probably like the quick movement probably shook the stuff. So yeah, Salazar kind of like has his hand on a handrail, looking around, and is like, I'm good. I'm fine. Is everybody all right?
I take the nose responses is they need medical attention.
They've died. Unfortunately, the rest of the party has perished. It's
I
just
love
going to
body
be.
parts.
It's just going to be you and me, Doctor.
Well,
I put down the groceries.
there's a check there to scan the bloom if somebody wants to make that check.
Crushed it with the +0.
Oh my gosh!
That was.
Didn't even hesitate. You just clicked the butt.
I'm out here. You know.
Yeah.
Oh shit! that's not a
So it comes back as registered as the bloom, and you also, yeah, that'll work too. You also read a dozen life forms on board, although most are small or tiny, and one is large.
Oh,
Would we
that's
not
neat.
know that they're there?
Could we get a quick
Yeah.
could we estimate how long it'll take for it to is it on a collision course, I guess? And if so, how long will it take to collide?
Yeah.
Well, y'all have already avoided it
I
as
mean-
it's coming towards you.
Is it on a
and,
collision course with Brethida or one of its moons?
It's heading in that general direction. The way it's careening, it's hard to say if it would hit one of them or not, but it's likely. This is the ship that went streaming
Out of control?
streaming by you, just
It's like a
streaming out
rock
of
forest
control.
Venus.
Could we
Yeah.
hail them and see if everything is okay?
Yes, let's hail them.
Like the tree took over rather than like
There's
being natively a part of it.
There's
Quite the
no
treat.
response to the hail.
Maybe we could try rain.
Do we have any way to
So-
stop the ship from moving if it's no longer controlled? Can we tractor beam it?
Make one of those checks.
Oh, I'll just roll a dice instead.
One of these checks. +7.
Are any of us allowed to do this, or
Yeah, these are not required for training. T-Bone.
I
Nice
didn't
to
know if
see you
you're
off to a-
specific to someone rolling these.
No, it's open.
No, it's open for this part right here.
Okay, I don't have my die connected.
I think that if we ram the other ship, that will stop it from moving. Let's try to ram it
don't-
aft.
I don't think that's how things work in space, because if you don't
I
get
critically failed
entangled
my
with
check. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
trying to role play here.
yeah.
Okay, GM. All right.
my bad, my bad. I need another drink.
Yeah. No. Drink deeply. Drink well.
Drink deeper. Yeah. Dom, yeah.
I went with the Nate.
Y'all, as part of the scanning, you're able to identify 4 airlocks, 2 on each side of the vessel, and one of the airlocks looks open.
Is there any kind of SOS coming off the ship?
There's no kind of SOS, and there's no answer to hails.
What kind of the life forms? What are the life signs?
They're indeterminate. Multiple.
Can I do a life science?
You can try life science. Let me. Oops, not that.
Or medicine even?
even. Life science. Or
Whichever one do you think that would be better for this instance?
all right, there you go.
I guess I'll go with the medicine then.
Brutal.
Hmm.
Nice.
I'm glad someone here is the doctor. I'm glad someone here.
crit fail.
I like the way you roll.
I'm gonna change these dice real quick. Y'all go on ahead without me.
Oh, did you set your dice up yet, Tevis?
I set them up for failure.
Oh, okay.
So after some more intense scanning, the most that you can make out is you can't get much more than it's just a tiny life form. But there is one large life form that seems to be you would not think it's a normal size of a creature, or to be a crew member or pilot or a member of the
So
starship.
like something that's not normally there, like something that they might have been transporting in cargo that escaped.
I mean, potentially, yeah.
But the life sign, is it like a weak or a strong life sign? Is it like
Oh,
feeling?
it's strong.
Okay, so
There's
it's healthy.
strong life signs. Yeah,
All
it's
of them,
strong life
even the
signs.
crew. What potentially is the crew
Um,
that is?
you
You
don't
said it was
detect
like small
any.
creatures and a large creature, right? Or tiny?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, small, tiny creatures.
right.
Those life signs are they're strong, of indeterminate origin, and you don't really detect any life signs of anything that you would think would be a crew or passenger.
I relate that to everyone thinking that if there might have been a tussle or a fight. You know,
So
Perhaps she's crewed by Eoxians.
I don't
Antioxidant.
get down with Pokemon.
I said perhaps she is crewed by Eoxians.
Oh,
Eoxians are
gotta
the
get up, come
powerhouse
on,
of the
get down with
galaxy.
The who's a what now?
They're undead, so they wouldn't register as life signs.
Oh.
Oh, those guys, yeah, they
Yeah.
would not register as life signs. That is true.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's not Eoxians because the GM
I think if the
Okay.
GM drinks, we should all take a drink.
I think
Well.
we're not in charge of the ship we're on, right? Be well? Are we like on the bridge?
Yeah, you're on the bridge. You've been contracted to operate this ship
Okay.
yeah. So if y'all wanted to try to
I say we
you
turn
know,
this boat around.
salvage. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
There's certainly valuable goods on there.
like trees.
And maybe we can help
Yep.
people.
And maybe they have body
Um,
parts I can use.
Loot. Yeah.
Let's
I'm glad we're on
try
the same page, Dr. Frank.
Yeah, you know what I'm
let's
talking
try
about.
one of those checks right there.
Can I add
Hmm.
my born to fly on this? I can throw it in the chat for you.
I've
just
still
so you
got
can read it.
my sorry.
Mm.
I've still got my Sif the
Oh yeah.
Syphilis.
Sphere spell gem. I could go ahead and cast that and see if this is a good idea or not.
There you go. Okay. Let's do it. We never do that kind of stuff. Let's do it.
If you're doing
Nat
piloting,
19.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on. Is use pilot.
It takes 10 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Do we
while
I
have
we're
feel
10
like
filling
minutes?
10 minutes, they would be well out of range by then.
Okay.
Yo, every +1 matters. Born
That's
to
right,
fly.
baby. Born to fly.
So you know that this ship was built by the Xenowardens, and the Xenowardens are a far-reaching and diverse organization who study and protect natural ecosystems across the galaxy, explore and survey new planets, and create eco-friendly technologies. Much of their technology utilize biometric, magic, and or both. The Xenowardens would pay well for the return of one of their starships, even if nothing valuable remains on board.
Hmm.
If
And I bet we could
do-
salvage it for parts.
It sounds like it would be more profitable. Yes.
But you don't
Or-
take an armor check penalty if you meet the strength requirement. Oh wait, I don't meet the strength requirement. Holy shit!
Bop, bop, bop.
Is the armor
Uh,
flexible?
No, just tech.
Yeah, I'd say let's pilot. Let's turn this ship around and give chase. Loot's
All
our foot.
right. So you first need to set the autopilot of the starship to match the speed, velocity, and rotational orientation of the bloom.
Mhm.
You either need to make this check or this check, either to import to input the coordinates, input the flight vectors, or you make a computer check to.
Was that an aid for Chris?
No,
I think that was a computer check.
that was a computer check. Dice are crap tonight, apparently.
Make up for this terrible computer person.
I'm changing armor. I can't read.
There's a piloting check, or a which I'd let you use your +1 on, or a computer's check.
Sorry, I'm adding this in really quick.
No, Dom, make this check now. What the hell? You're slowing down the progress of the game.
Dude, I know, man.
I'm drinking.
You said I can't use porn to fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
sure. Why the hell not? Let's go for it. All right. You're able to input the maneuvers and match the the um, the trajectory pretty well, and then turn on the autopilot to continue matching.
Captain, I've met the trajectory of the other ship.
Trajectory,
matching
whatever.
Pilot.
The trajectory. Jesus.
Computers, man.
The speed
20
is matching.
lashes.
Words hard. Alcohol good.
Drink
Is that what the
well and
computer said?
deeply.
So
I strap up.
with this complete, y'all are free to spacewalk from the overhaul onto the balloon.
Wait.
And there are a couple of checks you have to complete to successfully make it over. I'm going to
You can't
either
just beam
need
over.
No, there's no beaming in this world. I'm going to need an acrobatics or athletics check.
Huge.
Is this
From whom?
you like jump from ship to ship? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, you're trying to spacewalk. If you have this is to jump from ship to ship. If you have some sort of propulsion, like a jetpack or other means, there is
And we tether
there
someone,
is
and they go, and we can use that tether.
yeah, you should have. Well, I'm assuming that you would have some steel cord or something, rope,
50 feet
something,
of rope.
yeah, 50 feet of rope, something like that to do it. If somebody wants to fly over using a jetpack, they would need to make. Uh-oh.
Afford that shit.
They would need to make that check right there.
I'll try to go for an acrobatics here, but I do also have a maneuvering unit. So if I fail, I could probably correct, but I don't know. It may take me a while. It's a very slow kind of thing. So here we go.
GM, I would like to
All
search
right.
the ship for a
I'm
jetpack.
gonna use my hero point. That was my third natural one in a row.
Don't do that anymore.
That's like 1 in 1,600, right?
There's 2 ones right there on that 11.
8,000, I think. 8,000.
That's 8,000.
Wait. Oh no. Okay. What did I roll the second time?
11. You rolled 2 ones.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the low reroll. Okay.
You roll 2 1. All you're doing is rolling one.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
baby.
Roll a flat D20 for me, Tevis.
Oh, I'd love
Yeah,
to.
get the bugs out. Yeah.
Roll 1d20. There's a 10.
1 and a 0.
All right. Just wanted to make sure that that you didn't have something wonky going on there. So
I do
you
have a
line
cable
up.
line that I'll run. It's only 10 feet though. What's the distance?
You are roughly 40 feet.
Oh, okay. Never
From
mind.
ship
Fuck the
to ship.
cable. I just keep going. Those suckers will have to find their own way to the loop. So, yeah, do I make it to the other side?
You do
open
make it
airlock?
to the other side, and you are right outside the open airlock, and you've got a hand holding on, and you're kind of looking back to your compadres.
Yeah, I kind of
waiting to see
brace.
what they're gonna do.
I brace
No,
at an
I've-
angle, pull
I
out
was
a
right
behind
the
him.
rifle.
I flew over. I've been there.
Did you make that piloting check to fly over?
No, I flew myself, my body.
He doesn't have a jetpack. He has a fly speed. Does he still have to check?
Oh, he's got mag boots, right?
No, I don't have mag
No, he
boots.
flies.
I have energy wings that work
PC who
specifically in a
flies to the
vacuum.
balloon. A PC who flies to the boom using a jetpack or other means of controlled propulsion must make the piloting check. And I think this is to account for angles and trajectories, because you can still miss.
It's
your
like
target.
spinning. Everything is spinning. Yeah.
Everything is spinning. But your +1 would apply.
So I mean, even though like a lot of those propulsion systems are like 5 feet, but I have a 40 feet fly speed.
Well, the jetpack is faster. The jetpack
Oh, it
is
is
28.
faster.
It's not
Okay.
fast. It's not 40. I think it's 20 or 30. I can't remember.
Okay. Let me throw.
It's a
let me
lot better
click
than my
piloting check.
janky ass. Yeah. While he pulls out his Aeon rifle, he checks the action of the spell gem slotted in and reslots it.
I hit the piloting button, so I don't know why.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
it's fine. You succeeded. No check. I mean, no issues. You succeeded.
Okay.
So we're waiting on Gribble.
So I asked if I wanted to check the ship to see if there was a jetpack or another way to get across on the ship.
There's not.
Okay.
I hold my 10-foot cable out to like make it only a 30-foot jump, and I'm like, Dr. Friend, jump on here.
Well, you know I'm going to do it. I jump out with my mag boots on and turn them off temporarily.
Somehow fall down and vacuum with the mag boot.
There's gravity.
Where is
Anyway.
down in space? The enemy's gate is down.
Chris also leaped out and got his trajectory correct, and he is over there as well.
You got a hero
we're
point,
just
Trips.
waiting.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Dr. Lobotomy Friend.
Doesn't he have a fly speed?
It doesn't matter in space.
It doesn't matter in space.
Unless the fly speed
Unless it's
specifically says it
Starstesium.
works in a vacuum, then it doesn't work in a vacuum.
Yep. Basically, it has to have the cosmic trait, I think is what it says.
So what happens
Yeah.
on a failure?
Okay, so you're gonna leave your felon. All right, I need you to make this reflex save.
All right. That wasn't a good roll, but we'll see. Oh, it was a crit.
Oh, nice.
I didn't roll very well.
So you bounce kind of off the side of the ship, but you're able to grab a hold of
The 10-foot rope.
the 10-foot rope and pull yourself back
Every plus 10 matters.
That's right.
to the ship.
That's what I've always told her.
Oh,
You fell with style in space.
shit. I forgot.
Every plus 10 matters.
Give me a second here. I need to redo.
Yeah, I did a flip basically. I just didn't land it.
That's right. Yeah.
I've got to
Or I did
rescale
land
the
it.
scenario. So hopefully now it is scaled properly. And then the next thing I need to do is get you guys on this map. And here in a second, I will move you over.
How did you go over there, Tevis?
I jumped
Oh, you just jumped.
like a boss.
I think next time I should just tie myself instead of trying to catch that 10-foot rope after the fact.
All right.
Yeah.
So
He probably would have made me take a penalty on the check, though. Then we would have really both died.
I think that if I had my mag boots on, I'd have a +1.
We're on a leave.
Oh.
Wait, I thought the door was open.
The door is open. I don't. Yep.
Thank you.
I don't know why it was closed.
Okay. All right. I think Dr. Friend is in space right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
As
leave.
is
Oh, I am in
rat.
space.
So y'all are all actually hanging on to the side of the yeah. So
Wait,
if
where's
y'all want
Dom?
to play, Dom is the big dude.
Oh.
I'm gonna just step
extremely
inside
large
here.
character in this very small
Can they fit in this
spaceship.
door?
Well, yeah, I am gonna
I may
hug
have
the
to-
box here. All like taking cover.
I may have to drag Dom in there. I don't know if he'll be able to walk in on his own or not.
Sounds like a
Yeah, I'm being
squeeze
stealthy.
action.
I was able to get in.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, man.
Just so you know,
Huge.
I'm
I know you
avoiding
like
notice
large.
unless I specify.
By the way, I'm avoiding notice.
I turn them off once I'm not
okay. That's
actively in a vacuum. But
Yeah.
So that's not a bad idea. Let's get your
I'm avoiding notice as well.
Is it
Explore.
when we opened this door? Did it like depressurize, or was it already
was-
like vacuum?
It was
in here?
open. This
Oh, it was
door was
open.
open. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are
Yeah,
So we'll
the
need to
things-
close this door after we get in.
It's a good
My wings
question.
would still
Like,
be out.
normally for these kinds of things, you would have like light indicators that would indicate whether there's pressure on the other side. Do we see anything like that on these doors that are not open?
So
Can we
as you pass through the exterior door, you go through something that feels, you kind of feel it, but you don't feel it. But there is a sort of living force field that allows matter to pass through, but it's somehow holding the atmosphere in
It's Star Wars
of the
rules.
ship.
I got
It's
Yeah.
the
So
tree.
nothing is floating in this room we're in.
Is this ship called Yggdrasil or some shit?
They gotta be.
It's gotta be. If it's not, it is now.
No, it is not called Yggdrasil. God bless.
Missed opportunity.
Damn it. Give me just a second here. I'm looking for something specific. That's not it. That is not it. Those are not it either. I had this pulled up, and when I refreshed, it closed. Nope, that's not it either. Jesus. I have to keep changing shit around, and
I have
it
to look at this crate right here and see if there's any fat
sucks.
loot.
Yeah, I checked that for fat loot as well, right alongside.
I'll look at the other one.
You'll look at the other one. All right. Well, set your exploration activities on your action tab, because I can't
did.
seem to find everything, so I'll just have to reference those when we get into the combates. And all right,
Mine is
we got a scout, exploration, avoid notice, and
Dr.
Gribbs just
Friend.
changed. Dr.
Doing
Friend
nothing.
changed his
Oh,
avoiding
avoid
notice. All right,
Okay.
I'm
that's good to
scouting.
know.
No. I'm sorry. I meant that to
Okay.
be the other
We
way.
apologize.
There we go.
You're searching. All right,
Yep.
that is good to know. All right, so back to this.
Reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yeah,
Nice.
basically. The airlock door to this laboratory is open, and only a shimmering green aura in the doorway marks the transition from the void of space to the bloom's dark interior. Inside the words. Inside the laboratory is a mess of broken specimen boxes and lab equipment. This is considered dark. There's no light in here.
Joke's on you. I have greater dark vision.
Oh, G-Dark?
I
If
got
you have
G-Dark.
dark vision or greater dark vision, you notice that there are blood stains and gore mar the walls and floor, as well as the interior of the specimen boxes, making it obvious that something grisly has happened on the bloom.
A bear.
Somebody has been performing surgery here.
Yep.
I
So
think it was
y'all
a
were
bear.
shifting through the rubble. If somebody wants to make me this check or this check.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you got to tease me with both of them.
Oh, yeah. Success.
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 Between
Why did it not do my roll? Oh, that just took
Success.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there is a
between-
delay on the rolls.
It didn't
Yeah,
delay on any of my other rolls. It was just that one.
that's weird, because I rebooted this server before we got going. The three of you minus 7 are able to discover a half-eaten corpse of a crew member still wearing a tattered lab coat. When you examine the corpse, you determine that the spacefarer was killed at least a week ago by a creature with an insatiable. Oh, excuse me. You were killed by a creature with insectile mandibles.
Oh, fuck this shit. Let's go. No.
If you want to examine the specimen boxes specifically,
Is this ship called the Nostromo?
it is not called the Nostromo, but I like the way you think.
Success. Failure.
Critical success.
Successful.
There you go. 7.
Mine's coming out. I promise.
Just tell us what it is. Now.
Coming out. Are you
What'd you roll?
torn?
I rolled a 10, so 21.
Now we'll get to learn if you're being honest. Or it'll
Why
just
would
never
I-
happen.
Why would I not be honest?
Why would you lie?
Yeah, why would I lie?
There's no reason to lie.
All right.
So
All right, well,
success.
With 7's critical success and T-Bone's success, you're able to determine that the boxes once held a variety of flora and fauna, but each box was torn open from the outside and its contents within consumed. Only one of the
I didn't even roll a 7.
Hold on.
you
Somebody's
lying
lying.
motherfucker.
Hold on.
What
Is
the
this-
hell, man?
Does that look like a 7?
I can't
probably
see.
be
It
lying
It looks like a
anyways.
17 to me.
That's a 10. That is a 10.
I think you had the 17 showing on it.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
right
know.
next to the 10.
Oh, there we go.
So-
The 10 right there.
Like, I like the idea behind this dice, and I realize we all bought one. I've yet to been able to get mine to work. I am very disappointed with the Bluetooth capabilities of these dice. And
I haven't
I've
really
noticed
tried to hook it up yet.
I've noticed Chris has had some problems. Gribbs, I think you had some problems as well.
This is the first time I've had problems. All of our other sessions have been fine.
Really?
I just
Okay,
have lag,
well.
like not as bad as what Dom's is, but it's like
so
a few
pretty, though.
seconds. Yeah.
Hmm.
You need to hook it up,
Well.
Devs. Stop dicking around.
I rolled
It's
an
like
11.
2 seconds.
Well, whatever. We're
Um,
playing here.
Okay, so only one of the contaminant boxes was broken open from inside,
Hey,
indicating that the creature it once contained escaped confinement. Judging by the size of the box, this creature was 1 foot in size or smaller. The box is labeled as sample 62.
so there's no other labels on there. Are there breathing holes? Is there any? What's the box made of? Is it metal or wood? It shows wood, but what is it really made
Yeah.
of? And how did you say it got out again? It looked like it broke through.
Mandibles?
Yeah, it broke through, and what ate the passenger lab assistant looked like it was done with insectile mandibles.
I would just like to notate that this was like cage 62, you said?
Yeah, it was
Specimen 62.
specimen 62. Yeah,
That
I
means
was gonna
there's
ask,
61 more of these motherfuckers.
were there, in this room, are there any like computer ports, like data jacks or anything that we could jack into? Or jack off
yeah.
to?
You're not seeing any right this second.
All right.
This is a hot box.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. My guys.
Anti-gravity harness.
Oh, and the
Hold on.
auto grappler
Oh.
and 50-foot cable that we needed to get across the gap.
Close that.
Really?
Your GM has made a horrible mistake.
Wait,
Our
we can't
GM
have
take
that
it
hot
away.
anti-grav harness? Come on, bro.
How are we supposed to get back now?
That's
This is the room that y'all have been in and searching.
What?
This is the room y'all have been in and searching.
Let's
This
go
is
back
the
in
one
that
that
other
had
room
the
and get
thing
that
on-
harness, guys.
There's a door to your south.
Oh dear God.
Oh, so that's the only door in this room.
Yeah.
So can we go in
And
that
then,
room now and find that fat loot?
Yeah. I
Hold
wanna-
on.
Okay,
There's a
all right.
loot box in here.
Oh, okay.
This is the loot
Oh.
that you found.
Oh, a
Oh.
tactical med pack.
Mm.
Who needs that?
I guess anyone who needs it.
I've
I mean, I'll take it
got
if nobody wants it, but
got a
I mean,
commercial
I'll roll
one,
off.
so probably
Roll
need
off.
to
Let's roll
spread
off
the
for it.
healing stuff out, right?
Yeah, let's spread it. Okay. You can't even mess this up.
Did I roll a 1? No,
No.
I did not. 14.
I guess it's yours.
Anybody else? Nobody else?
Dom, are you rolling? Attack med.
3, 2,
I'm
1.
talking on mute.
Oh.
Is there a way for me to like input a die roll for the pixel, or do I just have to?
You just do /roll d20 and it'll pop up prompt.
Yeah.
Oh,
roll
I
it.
will. Okay.
Or
yeah.
click the little menu down at the bottom.
Or that.
Gotcha.
Any
Okay.
roll
I
you do
didn't.
will be a prompt.
Yeah.
$16. We got to roll off between T-Bone and Dom.
No, T-Bone already rolled a 2.
Yeah, no, I got a 2. So Dom just won.
Oh, well, then why did you come back with a 16?
Well,
I was clicking that D20 just to see what would happen.
I'll pass it to Dr. Lobotomy Friend then, since he was the second highest.
I mean, you rolled. You wanted it. Why don't you want it?
Because I am revoking me wanting it, and you're the next highest.
He just wanted to show you that he could take it if he wanted to.
I feel that's what's going on.
I thought I wanted it, and I don't want it anymore.
Wait, there's fucking 2 of them?
Oh, there are?
The 2X
Yeah, you just-
patch tactical.
I mean,
Yeah,
I won the
I didn't
roll.
realize there were 2 of them.
All right, you can have one.
Yeah,
Thanks-
Chris, I
thanks,
should
bro.
be doing that. That's what I should be doing, is what you're doing right now. That's exactly what I should be doing.
Guyan, do you want one?
No, that's fine. One of y'all
All
can
right.
have it. Have the other one.
All right, put one
Can I
back
just-
in there, Gribbs.
All right,
Oh, I can put it back in the chest. Okay.
I think so.
there's a door to the south.
Okay. I want to listen at the door and then pop that door.
You don't hear anything.
I pop that door.
All right. It should be in there. There you go.
Gracias.
right.
As the tank of the party, I step in.
Do we want to
Um,
do some kind of like a search or anything?
I'm doing all kinds of like tactical moves here, getting up against the walls, avoiding notice, holding my Aeon rifle. Then I search the room for fat loots.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
All right. The port cargo bay contains scientific equipment and survey gear.
Hmm.
A broken porter drone lies on the ground, its legs twitching.
The will has died.
Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me.
Take a drink.
Yeah. A broken porter drone lies on the ground, its legs twitching erratically and sparks periodically flying from its circuits.
Take some.
If you take time to examine the drone, you notice that the broken drone can clearly see you clearly see it's been damaged and knocked over, though it could be repaired with a little difficulty.
Repair people. Repair this.
I would like to try and repair. Is anyone else going to repair it?
I don't have crafting.
I don't have anything that can help there.
No one else better than trained in crafting?
I'll cheer you on.
Hell yeah.
With an AIDS check?
No.
If somebody wants to jack into the computer, jack into the drone and check its logs.
Oh, I can do that.
Do I-
I've
Do I
got
get a
data
crafting
jet.
roll? GM?
All right, yeah, you will in just a second.
Okay.
We need 7 to jack off first.
Yeah.
Jack
Yeah,
in.
we need-
Excuse me, jack in.
Wait a
Back
minute.
in,
I thought
back
I
off.
bought.
Sorry to all of our viewers.
Yep.
Or not.
Nope,
Jack
tactical.
helps
Okay,
you
that's
off the
right.
roof. Would you help Jack off?
Oh, nice.
All right, Chris. I mean, 7. 7 is able to determine that the drone suffered multiple instances of blunt force, followed by a barrage of sonic damage. Once down, the drone took no further damage. So how much time do you want to take trying to repair the drone?
I won't know until I know the outcome of what I do the first time, right?
Well, I mean, like, do you want to just like take a minute? Do you want to
Obviously,
take
we-
10 minutes. How much time do you want to?
If I'm going to try and get it fixed, I want to take time to get it fixed. right?
Yeah,
Alright,
until we get it.
so-
I'd say, yeah, let's like, I'll search the room. Never mind. But yeah, keep an eye on the door and listen, obviously, for anything approaching. Take all the time you need, Dr. Friend. Just make it work again.
Is that a nat 20? That's a natural 20.
Oh, nicely
Nice.
done, Dr.
Back to back
Friend.
natural
Well,
crit successes.
To back, so you like those pixel dice now, don't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Lobotomy Friend, you are able to repair and sync your comm unit to the drone's remote control interface.
Nice.
Once repaired, the drone gains the minion trait,
That's hot.
and Dr. Lobotomy
Wow.
Friend can command the drone using the sync
Oh.
the sync comm unit.
That is the
Uh,
outcome I
command-
was hoping for.
Commanding the
just-
drone is a way.
we just adopted our first pet.
Minion.
Yeah. Minion.
Yep.
Orphan.
Commanding
I don't
the commanding the drone in this way is a single action that has the manipulate trait. A porter drone can only be commanded to stride, to interact, to pick up or put down an object, or interact to open or close a door. And where is he? There we go. Bam.
Who did this to you? What's your name?
Bam. Oh, no.
We should
there go.
name
He is
this drone Kruben, as it will be our designated door
Door
opener.
Well, he needs to have a number designation.
Is
He's
it-
not
it'd be
the
like
Kruben. He's going to have to be Kruben 69 or something.
And it would be like an acronym for crew
Oh, yeah.
robot
Right.
operating,
Star Wars. Yeah.
bay
I got to refresh.
nodes.
My,
I don't know.
CRUB1N.
Oh, there you
Kruben
go.
that way.
Nice. Nice.
because I don't know what happened to the porter drone.
He's right here.
No, he's right there, but I went to drag him up into the party group and he disappeared. He's there now,
Oh.
though.
Okay.
All right,
Uh,
so let me let me go in here and open this and no, let's configure ownership, and Gribbs is currently the owner.
Hi.
Gribbs, see if you can move him around.
He's mobile.
He is mobile. Cool.
Oh, he should be by the door, I guess, for now.
And then give me a second. I gotta get the.
How many hit points does he have? Asking for a friend.
Come on, open.
Oh, wait, it says it right here. 10 HP.
Huge. Not a combat drone.
Not a tank.
He can
I
tank
searched,
precisely one hit.
One hit.
I searched this room for anti-grav harnesses, auto grapplers, or perhaps 50 feet of tactical cable.
Very specific of you.
That is an odd, specific request.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I found it.
wow.
All right.
Okay, now
We're
we can
definitely
get
gonna
back.
definitely gonna have to roll off on this anti-grav harness. Maybe.
That is a pretty hot harness, but we could just use it as we need it for now.
I don't know. I think I need it.
Yeah, I think we need to roll off on this bad boy, and then whoever gets it can choose whether or not they let other people use it. Thank you. The loser can get the auto grappler. Let's go. I'm rolling.
I hate the way they had-
19. Come on, Gribbs. Can you give us
You
one
said
of
the
those? paintings?
loser can get. Okay, well, I was going to just roll for the auto grappler, but because it's a loser, I want to roll for the anti-harvest grab.
Okay. If you can get one of them famous.
Oh, is that a
20s.
natural 20?
Nope.
Oh, it's not. What did I
Oh,
roll?
wait. Did you roll? Yours hasn't come up yet.
Oh, it is a natural 20, though.
I
Oh,
swear to God.
no! I domed it.
Trouble, if you're cheating, if you have shaved off part of your pixel die, I will shit on you.
You know what? I know
Mhm.
what happened. I didn't do slash roll. I didn't get the prompt. I just rolled the dice and it rolled a natural 20. So let me do it. right now.
Wah, wah,
Uh-huh.
wah.
Damn, what a failure. Was it a 1? No, it's a 7.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
to
that.
Chris.
All right.
Rip.
I'm just here for the computer checks, apparently.
Okay. Dr. Friend, take the auto grappler.
Ah, yes.
All
May as
right.
well take the
And
Yeah, I
cable
guess we
line
put the.
too.
You might
Let's
want to
put
take the cable line for it.
Yeah, for.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 of them. Do I need
Yeah.
all 4?
Yeah.
God,
200
I'm
feet
gonna be-
of rope.
So
Dom,
bulked.
Dom, roll me a perception check.
You got it.
I do go ahead and strap up in my harness, by the way.
Dom, you hear a scrambling sound, and it kind of reverberates through the ventilation ducts.
Giving aliens.
I still haven't renamed my character, so he's just gonna be Guy and Roslyn until I think of a name. But
All right.
Like
Guy
Ryan
will,
Gosling or something.
Guyan will kind of like snap his fingers to try to get everyone's attention and point up towards the air ducts.
I like look up. Is there openings in the ducts? Are they like, can we see into them, or they're completely closed off?
It's I mean, they're pretty much closed off. They've got the little
Like a vent?
the vent on the front of it, so it's hard to see up in there. From what you can see, it doesn't look like that vent's been tampered with. But oddly, none of the rest of you actually hear it.
Yeah, I just look up, and I kind of like shake my head to Guy, and like I don't hear anything.
There's something up there.
I point at the vent, like, do you want to open it?
I mean, if we're is the you said that there was an opening to the duct. I'm sorry.
No, the duct doesn't look like it's been messed with. It's just got the regular vent on it with the mesh.
Like there is
behind
like
it.
I mean, there is a way for us to open it here, though, right?
Yeah, you think you could find a way to open it. It's about 15 feet up in the air, but you think there's a way. For you, you're large, you can probably reach it, and you might, you can probably, with the appropriate athletics check, maybe get it pulled down.
There is gravity where we are, right? We're not floating.
Yeah, I meant to
You're not.
ask.
You're not
Right.
floating.
Okay, we got G's.
We could just shoot up at it.
Could be friendly.
I doubt it, but it could be. But I doubt it.
Maybe it's
But it could
hiding in
be.
the ducts because it's escaped the attention of this thing that has. I think
If,
we should.
if it were hiding, would it want to make such a ruckus?
Well, maybe it just sucks at everything like 7. Sorry, I was recently raised again from the dead, 7. I'm in a very terrible mood.
I
That's a good question. Is 7 a ghost yet?
Nope.
Okay.
About to be.
About to be.
I figure this is where it happens.
I feel like we should probably open it just to like deal with what's in there, so it doesn't like jump out at us later.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be the one to open.
Good thing we have this order drone.
Yeah.
The
well,
porter
it's
drone
fine.
does not have a way to climb up there
doesn't
to
hover,
reach the
okay.
ventilation. Yeah.
Can we
Hold
pull
on.
the box over under it
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
just
just
climb
gonna
up
say.
on the box?
For the
Yeah,
porter
you can
drone.
do that.
How
Okay.
tall is the drone? Does it have that in the
Looks
stats?
like it's medium. Looks
That'd
like
be
it's
probably
5 feet.
medium.
I
So
guess just 5 feet. Okay.
So where would you say in the room the vent is located, Be Will? Like over where I'm at or over in the middle?
Yeah, over in this general area.
Okay. So I'll like climb up on the box and, kind of get my gun couched in one arm, and I just reach up and like try to, if there's some kind of like clasp or lever, I try to grab it and open it up.
All right, there's an
I would-
athletics check in there for you.
I would like to be doing
Okay.
sciencey things right now.
Huge. Oh, okay.
You struggle and struggle and struggle, and you're just not quite able to open the vent.
Hmm.
You
I say,
make quite a bit of noise, but you're not able to get it ripped off.
I'm like, anybody got a crowbar?
There's like the one character I don't have a crowbar.
Wait, somebody say it.
I pull
They
out my
drank from
frag.
home.
I pull out my frag
They drank
grenade and look at it.
I can give you
Come to
guidance
that.
if you want to try again.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. Can I try again, Be Will?
Yep, try again
With the GUID?
with the GUID.
Okay. Just rolling hot garbage tonight, aren't I? Think
That
you-
plus
oh,
one matters. You want to know why it matters?
This
So
is
we
not a
didn't
crit
crit
fail.
fail.
Because you
Gonna
didn't fall off the crate and land on your back prone.
break my back, die.
So I'd like to go ahead and just use my fly speed and go up there and see if I can do it.
Yeah,
All right, it'll be the same athletics check.
Oh, perfect. I love a good athletics check, of which I have a -1.
nice.
Actually, can I wear my mag boots? Doesn't that not give me a +1?
So I just love the idea of the
Gives you
Baratha.
+1 in athletics to climb, though.
Hmm.
All right.
Not
so-
the same. I'll give Doc Low a guidance also.
Like we had to get him at +2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give me all that neg. Add that.
I do have a silencer on my weapon. Could I just shoot it if they can't open it?
So Dr. Lobotomy Friend works his way up there with his mag boots, and he stretches out, several of his tentacles and just barely even touches the crate and pulls it off.
Salazar loosened it for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just consider it doing surgery on a vent.
It was quite an event.
It was quite the event.
I'm going to tell you, you would have failed the check had you not rolled a natural 20.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20?
Another natural
Yeah.
20. Well, you got to stop cheating, bro. Okay. I don't know
It
what's
was,
wrong
I
with your
couldn't
grid,
see what I rolled.
but that's what, like 5 natural 20s tonight so far.
Sorry, that was my second. And the first one didn't count because it didn't show up.
I mean, like over the whole night, you've had like 5,
Oh,
right?
some other people rolled natural 20s.
I don't know. I think you
So,
rolled a bunch.
Dom, are you looking down the vent? That's what the check was going to be for.
Oh,
Is he going to get up there?
I didn't know that's
I'll-
what it was for. I thought.
I'll look
My
down the
bad.
vent.
I'll look down the vent.
Oh, well, Dr. Friend has dibs.
So, so one after another, you each kind of get up there and kind of gingerly kind of look, and then kind of stick your heads in with the
To
flashlight.
be fair, we're doing it one
look
at a
around.
time. We're not all up there.
Yep.
And then we all
No,
die.
you're
Because we don't want to
you're-
all lose our head, basically.
You're one at a time. You go up there. You all kind of take turns looking around, but you don't see anything.
I do use my flashlight while I'm up there for my comm unit. It doesn't reveal anything?
No,
I don't see
you got
anything
your
with my
flashlight.
greater dark vision.
Okay.
You don't.
All right.
You don't see anything with your greater dark vision.
How big is the vent? Is it big enough for us to crawl into?
No,
Is
it's
it big enough
only
for 7 to crawl into?
It's only like 2 foot wide by like a foot tall.
I
I
bet
mean-
7 could fit in that.
I think, yeah. We'll grease them up.
Here,
It's only
let me
half a foot wide by half a foot tall.
let me
I think he
change.
can still fit in that. He's
Let
like
me-
a cat.
He can fit
Let me
There's a
change.
reason there's a squeeze action.
Let me change. Let me change my pronouns to tunnel and rat.
There you go. Well, okay. I guess we don't hear anything else in there. I'm assuming, right?
No, nothing else seems to be.
I think I think Salazar's just like, let's keep going. And I listen at this door.
I put the vent back so it can't fall in and surprise us from behind.
Nice.
Good call.
This is
Roll
me
me that
listening at this
athletic
door.
checks to see if you can put it back in there.
I can't give you good guidance
You'll
again.
just roll a natural 20 again.
I can't get quiddance, so this is at a negative one. Oh no.
As try as you might, you're just not able to get it to latch back into place. You don't know exactly what you did to get it off, but
Dr.
You,
Friend,
but
it goes in
I
the
know
square
how I got
hole.
it off.
Do I hear
yeah,
anything
you
on
can
the other
roll.
side of this door
What is your
with a 15?
15? No, you do not hear anything.
No. Damn it, you took my thunder. I was going to Kruben it.
Oh shit! I forgot we had a Kruben.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, he'll get the next one, I'm sure.
All right.
Yeah, I clear the room as much as I can from the doorway. Do I see anything?
All right. The Bloom engine room was clearly once a marvel of biomechanical engineering, containing a high-speed drift engine, 4 sleek workstations with state-of-the-art biometrical interfaces, and 4 polished chairs grown from the leaf fronds of flower petals. Now the engine room is a mess. The front panel is torn off the broken drift engine. Tools are scattered around the floor, and something has taken bites out of the chairs and other biomass. The ground near the forward doors is coated in a sticky-looking slime, which trails through the open doors to midship. Through these doors, midship is coated entirely in a thick layer of slime and pulsing organic masses. Amid the alien egg sacs crawl grub-like creatures with oddly humanoid bone faces, each engorged in nearly a foot in length.
You got this.
Each engorged and nearly a foot in length. Movement in the distance indicates there's likely additional grubs in the adjoining chambers.
Don't let them attach to your face.
So it's describing once you get in here, what you see north
there.
in this room, up there through these double doors.
Still avoiding notice. I want to try to like slip into the room and like get by one of these docking stations and wave 7 over next to me. Yeah. Is there like a way he can connect to the computer here?
Data check.
These are like workstations, right? Like
the engine room contains some basic controls that you can use to operate the lights and control the ship's interior temperature. These controls have safeguards that prevent users from making the temperature dangerously hot or cold. Furthermore, the ship's atmosphere and gravity can be adjusted, and these effects are created naturally by the starship itself.
If you turn on 0G.
You can use these controls to turn on and off the lights throughout the bloom, shedding some light on the surroundings.
I think we should turn the lights on, and I think we should reduce the temperature to cold, because insects don't like the cold.
Okay. So you want to turn the lights on?
Turn the lights on.
Let's turn it to cold first.
All right.
Or whatever the computer guy said he's going to do, because he's the one doing it.
What temperature you want to set it at there, 7? I will say you can set it as low as 60 and as high as 90.
69.
Nice. 69.
Nice.
69, yeah. All right.
No, let's drop it. Let's drop it down as low as we can. 60, yeah.
Okay. Good deal. And you can turn the lights on throughout the vessel if you'd like.
Everywhere. Turn them all on? All? Yeah.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not dead yet. I don't have dark vision.
That's weird when my bot is out of line of sight. I also lose sight of my bot.
When you turn the lights on, you hear a distant screech coming from the front of the You hear a distant screech coming from the front of the ship.
That's like up here.
Almost like something is like
Mm.
Yep.
Doesn't like
from
the
the front of the
growl.
ship.
Okay, cool. I searched this room for fat loots, also while like hunkering down and avoiding notice still. You want me to roll a check or just tell me there's nothing
yeah,
here?
there's
I'm gonna roll
be
it.
a check in
You
here.
gonna make a box or you want me to click it?
So there
Oh.
is this check or
I don't want that one.
this check.
I don't want that one. Those are all the checks?
What are we checking for?
These
You're
things.
just searching the room. Hold on just
Oh.
a second.
Oh, I got a suck.
What is that?
A success. That's short for success.
You were able to find some tools scattered around the ground and a repair kit.
Oh, cool. Anybody need a repair toolkit?
Question, Jim. Why is it showing me for my nature check at +0 when I have a +11?
Is it
Yeah,
possible
but-
there
Make
are
sure you're
boosts?
clicked on the bot. Make sure you're clicked on
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, not the bot. Gotcha.
Ah, the bot.
Not the
Was that a
bot.
no on anybody needing the repair toolkit?
I don't need it.
I'll hang on to it. I don't have one, so if nobody needs it.
With your nature check, T-Bone, you're able to determine that the Bloom's engine is damaged and its drift engine is broken completely. It's obvious that repairing the engine or the drift engine will take days, 2 weeks of work.
Yeah, because we are still careening toward Breathido, right? Like, how much are we on a time limit here? I guess.
Y'all were several days out from Breathra when you
Okay,
came
all right.
across the ship, so you've got
So we've
some
got
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also able.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you're also able to determine that someone purposely caused this damage, intentionally sabotaging the engine using the tools littered across the floor. Additionally, you discovered that the drift engine's core contains radioactive components. Though the container casing is thankfully undamaged.
So I feel like maybe one of the crew disabled this to prevent the monster from like getting further or commanding the ship. So I don't think we should try to repair it until we deal with the issue. But
That's a good idea.
I don't know. I mean, Dr. Friend, I don't know if you want to take a little minute to see what it would take to repair it, or if you would be able to. Not necessarily repair it right now, though.
I'm trying to get my dice to work. It's not working anymore.
Oh.
It would take several days to repair.
Okay, days.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also clear that there are alien creatures in the midship area once you get in here in area A6, or excuse me, in the area to the north of you.
These are like the grub things or something else?
Yeah, some of the grub things that you see on the floor are definitely up there.
Okay.
The ones that are in this room are small and you can easily squash them.
Wait, there are grubs in this room?
Yeah, they're small grubs. They're easily squashable. You can just step on them.
As opposed to small gribs.
Right. Yeah, or large gribs for that matter.
All the gribs.
But there's definitely more in area A6, and they're all constantly moving, and you see that there are some that are kind of moving towards the door.
Feels
they're
swarmy.
a little way, but they're definitely some.
I jump up and shut that door, and then I cast the best spell in Starfinder.
Lock.
Adhere.
Oh, you took it here. You took mine here.
Starfinder's lock.
The next best spell.
Yeah.
Adhere.
So
It's
the
pretty
door
awesome,
is
though.
adhered closed for 1 minute.
Hot dog.
I
I do want to go over to the other door. I don't know if other people are making checks. You guys feel free to do that, but I want to listen at this other door too.
The engine. Oh wait, we read that all out, right? Did that. The Zeo Warden scientists used the workstations in their study, and the Xeno scientists used these workstations in their study and observations of collecting specimens and samples. By shifting through the computer's files, you're able to learn more about the bloom, its current mission, some of the crew, and sample 62's origins.
What about those origins?
Most of the flora chairs have been consumed by the hatchlings that you think came from Area A6. But if you want to make this check, one of those two checks right there, you can learn some additional knowledge.
I mean, you said we learned some stuff about the origin of specimen 62, right? What did we learn?
But you might if you roll a
oh.
critical success. Like
I thought you said we
that.
did learn. My bad.
You may learn. Sorry, I shouldn't have read that particular part.
Doctor.
Some of the stuff I need to read to y'all, and then some of the stuff I don't, and they don't make it super clear. All right. So, during a routine survey mission to a newly discovered dwarf planet in the vast, currently known by the temporary identifier BDP 32074-S, the crew of the Xeno Warden Starship Bloom collected a variety of biological and environmental samples. After these samples were secured in the Bloom's laboratories for further study, the Xeno Wardens departed, plotting a course through the drift to the pack worlds to drop their samples off at the Xeno Wardens' arc ship Verdant Paradise, which serves as a mobile research laboratory and is currently in orbit around Bertha. The Bloom has 5 crew members, including Captain Leah Imaz, I-M-A-A-Z, an engineer, a surveyor, and 2 scientists, a biologist and a zoologist. You also learned that Sample 62 was Sample 62 was a particular interest to the team zoologist. Originally cataloged as a simple flatworm of about 2 inches in length, Sample 62 proved capable of rapid bioadaptations. The creature adopted the characteristics of organic materials they consumed. The last record of Sample 62 indicates the creature was a foot long, grub-like, and had sharp mandibles and an impressive shriek.
I keep saying these things can grow.
And that's pretty much all that you can learn about this area.
Okay.
Before you get ready to step into that area, let us.
I'm listening first.
You're listening.
27 to listen.
27 to hit. Yeah, you don't hear anything. I know we haven't been going that long, but I need to run to the restroom and get some more water.
Oh yeah,
So
let's break.
Let's take a fiver.
take a fiber.
Yeah, break time.
Helps with my headache.
There you go.
All right, we're live again.
We're live
back.
again. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. So, with that perception check there, Mr. Bone, you do not, hear anything at the door.
I might have helped with the headache, but it didn't help with the hiccup.
It did not help with the hiccups, but hey, I feel better, and that's all that matters.
Oh,
I
yeah,
go ahead and reapply the adhere, and then I indicate to Dr. Friend that I'm prepared for this door to be Grubened.
Why are you
Right.
getting behind me?
I was just trying to,
Make sure that you're okay. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Dr. Lobotomy Friend, he's got the search action going. So, the starboard cargo bay contains replacement parts for the starship, as well as UPBs and assorted inedible sundries. You
Sundries.
search the cargo bay, yeah. You find
You know, of course we do. Ooh, a radiation buffer.
Ooh,
An infiltrator's toolkit commercial.
Hacking toolkit and a tactical radiation buffer
so a
and an
petrol tank
advanced tank of petrol.
with an incendiary grenade.
An advanced incendiary grenade.
Only good things can come of this. I feel
We're
like
about to have a whole lot of fun.
we're about to
take
start walking away from explosions.
I'll take the infiltrator's toolkit if no one else wants them.
Yeah, go ahead. I've already got a tactical one.
Okay.
Let's talk about this radiation buffer, though. Oh, this is installed in armor. I think I'm all slotted out in armor. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you guys can roll off for the radiation buffer.
I've only got one armor upgrade that's being used, so I can't use it either.
How about you, Chris? How are you looking on that stuff?
Thought about carbon skin.
That's one upgrade.
Yeah, I thought I had already. No, I guess I didn't. I think I was saving up. Going to save up for a force field, but yeah, I mean, I've got a free spot.
I've got one upgrade.
May as well use it until you want the thing you want.
I'll take this nade if that's okay. I do have an undermounted grenade launcher.
If you want to take the grenade, take that gas can too.
You know what? I think I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and load up the nade into my undermounted grenade launcher. Just the incendiary grenade or whatever it was. Anybody want the hacking toolkit? I mean, I'm out here collecting toolkits.
I've already got one.
Go for it.
Boom. Got it.
We'll keep it as spare until we can sell it.
I go listen to the door that opens to space.
Amazingly, you don't hear anything.
It's crazy.
I don't know why that is. That's just crazy.
Because in space,
no one can hear you scream.
Probing it.
I'm going to listen at this door. Big 27 again.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do not. Yep, you do not hear anything in that room.
Get back behind this box and I say, Krubin, if you please.
Oh.
Much like the port specimen lab, this laboratory is a mess of debris and broken specimen containers. Each of the specimen containers was broken open and had its contents consumed, presumably by sample 62.
I search for fat loose.
Give me...
You guys should search for fat loose too.
You're
in
fine.
case.
You're fine.
Don't trust the GM.
I don't trust my perception.
Are we
Fine.
fine? Or
You
could there be
find
more?
while this room, you discover an advanced flamethrower on the ground in the corner, fully emptied of
hot.
petrol.
Oh, it just so happens I have a lot of petrol. Perhaps I should take this flamethrower. No,
So
I don't
as
know
a
what I
note,
would do with this. Does anybody? It's worth a lot of money, 1,000 creds.
As a note, the petrol works like ammunition for the
Right.
flamethrower.
Yeah, I don't think I would use this. If anybody would use it, they should take it. I'm
we
actually
might
probably
need to use it though.
I'm actually getting close to my encumbered.
Yeah, I don't want to use it either, or pick it up.
Somebody should use it, considering we've got all of those swarmy, maggoty things.
Yeah,
Devin, you should use it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to my encumbered as well. What's the encumbered?
I guess that means it's going to have to be Gaian.
What kind of weapon is it's martial? Yeah, I can't. Or, we just rely on our I don't know, cutting.
Our nuts. Well, let me just see, make sure.
Our clever words.
No, that's L. Yeah, that does put me into the encumbered. Dom, can you carry 2 bulk?
Nope.
Well, hear me out. We just drag it.
Yeah,
we have a porter
Well-
droid. Can it carry anything?
Oh yeah, can it carry? it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Well,
give it to the porter droid.
Just duct tape it to the
Can it
drone.
also use it?
Yeah,
No,
clearly.
No, it can't activate.
Can I format it to use it?
no.
I did roll a critical on that crafting now.
Yeah, that would be more of a programming
Oh,
check,
you know,
right?
I actually do have this tactical laser rifle that I do not intend to use anymore, and is only worth 350 credits. Yeah. I'll put this back in the box here in the place of the flamethrower, and then if we can come back and grab it, I will, you know, if we're not like running and jumping off of an exploding ship, I'll come back and grab this before we leave.
Plot twist: the ship is burning because of the flamethrower.
Yeah. Okay.
Can the porter
All right.
droid carry the laser rifle?
Oh yeah, he probably could. He can just carry stuff, right, B-Well?
He can
mean,
carry stuff.
That's
Okay,
what porter.
yeah.
I assume
Alright.
that's what portering meant.
Yeah, that's the idea. All right, I think I'm like I think we're ready to go up the middle now. Unless there's something else you guys think we should do.
Can you give me access to his character sheet too, or do I need to go about that somewhere else?
Do I need to
Double
beg?
click on him and it should open it up.
Yeah, that's not the character sheet though. That's just the info about him. I want to see like his contents and stuff.
Yeah, that's what you get.
So I
It's the
don't
same thing.
get his contents.
No, that what you get is what I get.
Well, that laser rifle went somewhere, so
Oh. Well, let's just let the record show I had a tactical laser rifle, and I plan to bring it back with us unless it gets lost somehow. And then
Yeah,
I
we
go
did
back
not
up to the
fully
midships
flesh the sky out.
and wait for my team to join me if they're going to do that.
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's cool. All right, there it is. That's cool. All right.
You
Sorry.
found it?
Yeah, I found what I was looking for.
Oh, okay. I think we're ready for Rick Rubin.
All
right
right.
here.
So the large chamber is completely coated from floor to ceiling in a slimy effluence, spotted with pulsating growths the size of Brutarius ball.
Balls?
It's the sport that Guy and Rosin played. Brutaris.
Oh,
Brutaris ball. Yeah.
Mm.
Numerous grub-like creatures with mandibles and bony growths that look disturbingly like a humanoid skull wither amid the alien egg sac.
How many grub-like creatures? When you say numerous, is it like more than 10, more than 20, less than 10?
They are covering pretty much the entire floor.
So like hundreds. Okay.
Flamethrower time.
I switch to the flamethrower and approach.
The organic excretions coat the floor, walls, and ceiling.
I sheath my Aeon rifle. I draw the advanced flamethrower. And I load it up with a tank of petrol. And I didn't mean to go in. I step up to like right here.
All right.
I look around the room from this vantage. Do I see anything more, or is it just more of the same?
More of the same.
Okay. This stuff doesn't look good, right? Like It looks bad.
No, It
He
does
said
look bad.
human skull. Do you have a picture? They have a
Do
picture
I
of it?
recognize any of the faces from? They look like crew members.
Ooh.
Do some of the faces look the same? Maybe I should ask that question.
Oh dear God!
Okay, I flamethrower.
You
Throw that flame.
flamethrower. All right, you flamethrower.
Oh look,
When
this
you
is the
do-
area fire button, and it seems to work. I think you can use this for your mines, Grib.
Oh,
I just need
cool.
to figure out how it's coded.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh, that's hot.
uh-oh. Is it really
Oh.
flammable, I guess?
Are you awakening the mother?
I go ahead and take a step back. from the fire.
Should you close the door?
Yes, I closed the door and adhere it.
All right, so that never happened. That's how that works.
I walk away with a little whistle.
Can I go
How'd
over
that
to
flamethrower
the?
go?
Can I go over to the environmental controls and increase the percentage of oxygen in that room?
Oh my God!
Brutal.
Is there a door
yeah.
to space where it can just vacuum it all out?
Yeah, I think you can do that. After you've determined that the sticky substance it was highly flammable and set fire to the entire room.
Fantastic.
After a few minutes, the fire, for the most part, puts itself out. There's still a few fire spots left. I need to read something.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, Gribs, I think you just are going to give it the area trait, like an area burst trait. And I think that's what controls it.
Okay, cool.
Well, I wonder if. All right, nope, I'm gonna try that. Yeah. So after after a minute or so, the fire dissipates, and all the green slimy sticky stuff is pretty much gone, and all the very small grubs appear to be dead. If you open the door and take a look.
Okay. After the minute passes and my adhere wears off, I reopen the door.
You still see a couple spots of fire. Oops, that was not supposed to do that. Oops, didn't realize I still had that on. That off. Either, my bad. Yeah, what you do see are two large swarms
Oh no.
of these things. They have appeared to take
I did
some
want
damage.
to reload the area fire or the flamethrower, by the way, while I was waiting. Oh, but they're still burning.
And
Burn,
that's how much
baby,
damage
burn.
that's how much damage they took.
Okay.
They are on high alert, and with that, I think we will need to
Okay.
go into the combats.
Dom, were you avoiding notice?
Yep.
Then you are free to use stealth.
I would like to use my feat danger sense. on Dom. When I'm about to roll initiative, I signal an ally, warning them of impending danger. I select one ally, you and the target roll for initiative as normal, then both use the higher result. So we both get to roll and then use the bigger result. I got a 14, Dom. Really hoping you can carry us here. All right, well, that's better.
Both rolled low.
Obviously, I'll just go to 18. Could have gone with Chris, but you know, comes the breaks.
If I would have rolled, no, not a 2.
Right? Yeah. You have a nice bone. I'll tell you have a nice bone, bro. So
You have a nice bone.
Thanks, man.
great bone. Chris.
Oh.
Get in there.
Oh, I'll go last.
These guys are basically dead already. Let's just mop them up quick.
I'll target that dude.
Oh shit!
And
Oh, well.
then I've got this new spell. I'll go ahead and try it out, called Flash Fire.
Cool.
Roll that damage, place that 10-foot burst here. This guy. Oh. And that'll be turn, I guess. God.
The area is hazardous terrain.
They got to make that save. Half. All right, that took that one out.
Oh, huge.
Nice.
And that was its turn. So,
Dom, you mind if I go first? Since we tied, we can choose.
Oh, sure, man.
Because I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lingering composition for that inspo cur. So here comes lingering comp. Okay. I said here comes lingering comp. Here comes a performance check. This is a standard DC, which for level 5.
20, I think, for level 5.
These by level. Let's just make sure it is 20, so that's just a success. So my courageous anthem will last for 3 rounds. There's the aura, and then I'll indicate that we should get him on this guy as my second action. I will go ahead and lead by example.
shit. I haven't got that macro loaded on here.
I'm not going to lead by example. But I will demoralize this creature.
All right, demoralize it.
With an intimidating shot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Would you say I'm able to physically menace the target?
You did kind of just open the door and spray flames everywhere.
I did. I'm like Doom Guy.
In space.
Well, if you don't answer soon, I'm going to assume it's a yes.
Do we accept as an answer?
This is a swarm, and demoralizing will not work.
Oh, they're always immune to mental. I forgot about that. Well, shit. I guess I'll just lead by example and shoot him. I hope I don't steal the kill. I wasn't trying to steal your kill, Dom. Actually, wait, I can't. because I have the flamethrower out. So for my third action, I'm just gonna move in. Actually, wait, is this on fire? Why
One
is that
spot
weird?
is still on fire. One spot's still on fire.
It's looking weird when I walk in here. Like it's difficult terrain or something. Is it supposed to be difficult terrain?
It was originally, but now that the fire has consumed everything, it's not anymore.
Okay. I think it still is like thinking it's diff ter. But yeah, I'm just gonna move. I guess I'll just move up to like right here. No, right there. And that'll be my turn. That's my 3.
I lost and spoke her.
Fucking shit.
Oh, because you got
That line of effect. It doesn't work like that. If you can move me back
it's
over.
because
It's like you can hear, as long as you can hear it, you have it. Like
it's because y'all switched order. I think. I don't know.
No,
Anyway, I'll put it
it's-
back on you, Dom.
Yeah.
okay. So this one hasn't acted yet, right?
That is correct.
Can you slap the off guard on there for me? He
Off
is
Guard day.
off guard for me.
Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Get zoom. Dadgummit.
Okay.
All right, he's off guard.
Thank you, sir. And we are going to do. Let's see. I took a few different abilities this time. We are going to do we're going to do 2 actions of weakening shot, which part of that allows me to aim. And then strike, and if I hit their clums 1 or enfeeb 1, generally we'll do clums, but here is the strike.
Huge. Huge.
All right. We've got the backstabber. We've got the courageous anthem. We've got the get 'em.
You shouldn't have any get 'em bonus damage. I wasn't actually
Okay.
able to lead by example on this one. 'cause
Okay,
was
I
outrange.
will turn that off then.
Huge, dude.
Jesus.
Level
Dude.
5.
Oh, I love that assassin rifle. Big
Yeah.
crit spec.
It's all right. I didn't really want to do anything
Yeah.
in this combat anyway.
Massive. Is that all the enemies? Huge.
I mean, generally, if we ever tie, dude, I'll always let you go first.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it makes sense. I was like, what all can I should have done? I should have prepared to aid for my last action. I just didn't think about it.
That was an
yeah.
amazing layup, though. Crit on a 16.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's this door here. What does that look like it goes into? Like, is that
Damn.
some kind of a spaceship or like a room in here?
So, which door?
This one here that's like still on fire.
It doesn't really give a description. It looks like it might be yeah, it just looks like it goes into like a little shower maybe. It doesn't really say what it is, but there
I've
is
been
some
feeling a
fire
little
right in front of
nasty.
it, but the fire would have been out by now.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of like wave everybody in like battle signal style, but still on like high alert. And I'll move up closer to this door and listen.
Tevis, before everybody
Okay.
else moves, why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay. All right. Great. I'm really good at these, so this is gonna be mediocre.
You think you hear someone weeping, but you can't really spot the source.
Okay. I hold up my hand and like, indicate to listen.
Are we in? Are we still in the
Yeah.
rounds?
Nope,
No,
you're not in
it's,
rounds. Yeah, they took it out pretty quick.
I can use life force or not life force. Can I
Life
use life
force?
science
Or
to try and detect where it is?
Yeah, you can try that.
Cool.
It's the ship.
Do you want to just do a straight roll or do a checkarooski? It'll be a skill, a lore skill.
There you go.
Lorski.
All right.
Just take a minute and kind of feel around and try to listen, but you don't seem to hear anything. You're not really able to find anything.
I look up. Are there vents? Is there ductwork up there?
You do see ductwork, about the same size as before, but in this area they're about 30 feet up.
Okay, so higher ceiling.
Yeah.
Um.
And just to give you an idea, because I didn't really show it to you, take a quick second here.
You said you look up. That reminded me of Tobias games.
Yeah. I look up. Yep.
I look up.
I look
It's always generally a good idea to look up.
Just so y'all can get an idea what the ship looks like from the outside. I'm gonna transport y'all somewhere real quick.
We did see.
Yeah, you did show us the ship. It was like
Yeah.
leafy and treeful.
Oh
like
yeah, I did. I did
Yeah.
do that. So never mind.
called it
Never
Yggdrasil.
mind.
I think B Will is telling us that it is the ship. Chris was right. Was it Chris who said that?
Mm.
Or maybe it was Grib. I don't know.
Either that or
It
it's
was
the.
Chris.
I hope.
It's-
Oh, the life form is the tree.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, either that or it's like a space dryad attached to that lives in the space
Yeah.
tree.
Would I be more on that roll, be Will, thinking that it's all around us, or I just can't pinpoint a single location?
You don't even hear it.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, you're
it.
not able to. You're not able to determine like anything. You kind of sit there and try to listen and to get a feel for the area, and you can't hear anything. You can't feel anything. You don't get any general
I try to
perception of anything.
try to reach out with my telepathy. Do I touch anything? Any minds?
Oh, you touched something, all right.
No,
but-
maybe. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but no, you don't pick anything up.
Okay. I searched this room for fat loot. It seems like a really small room. But sometimes the smallest rooms contain the fattest loots. Sizes and everything. Or so I've been
Yep,
told.
you spend some time in here. Unfortunately, the fire has pretty much destroyed everything in this area.
Damn it!
It's hard to tell if there's.
I knew there was going to be loots
left.
that we destroyed. We took the
Yep.
easy path, and that destroyed the loots. God, I hate
All
games.
of that's the biggest loots too. Was in this room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. It's probably a divine orb or something. Fuck. All right.
Dr.
You still playing that game?
Lobotomy.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Lobotomy friend. You think out of the corner of your eye that you see over in this area,
Oh, over
like
here.
yeah, you kind of like spot a woman at the end of the corridor, but she like almost instantly vanishes.
Oh, shit. It's
I was going to fix that anyway, and now I no longer see it. So
close that door. You
yeah,
want me to adhere that for you?
I got it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I am going to move up here. Hopefully my boys are with me. I can't see Dom's character again, so I'm assuming that he's somewhere around.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I got
no,
to take it
yeah.
off. I forgot that it automatically does the thing.
Oops, I still got the fire on. Let's turn.
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
fire
say
on.
the fire catches again as we pass and we die.
Does the vent from this room go through into this room also?
It's hard to say because it kind of went up and went into an area that made it hard to see where it connected at.
I do want to switch back to my Aeon rifle. Just a heads up. I'll do that now.
All right, so you are in area A7. The 4 rank and file crew, rank and file members of the crew slept in these commercial bedrooms, 2 per room. Yep.
Looks like there's a little computer down here, 7. I don't know if you want to take a look at it.
A half dozen hatchlings root around in each of the bedrooms. Apparently, there's a one right across the hall that is exactly the same as this room, pretty much.
Okay, excuse me. I didn't realize that was the situation.
Yeah. The hatchling in this room are too weak to pose a threat and are easily dispatched without difficulty. Y'all can pretty much step on them. When you search this room, you do find
Mag boots.
Hot loots.
I'm glad I bought those.
Mag boots.
Hold on a second.
Chris, roll off on mag boots.
Sure.
Do it. Nice. Oh, nice. They're all yours.
Oh, not that one. You also discover a data pad filled with reports from throughout the pack worlds about mutated flora and fauna, which the owner summarized is caused by the strange expulsion of octerns hatching. I don't know if I read that right.
Hatchlings?
Yeah. You discover a pair of mag boots and a data pad filled with reports from throughout the pack worlds about mutated flora and fauna, which the owner of the data pad summarizes is caused by the strange explosion from octerns hatching.
Oh, from octerns hatching. Okay.
Yeah. Which is what the newborn hatching has become known as octerns hatching.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all you find in this room.
Okay.
Can I hack this computer and go through somebody's digital diary?
Do you think this belonged to
The hell was that?
who just opened?
I'm just over here opening doors. That's all. Yep.
Well, there's another bedroom
talking.
across the hall.
You keep talking about your Chris's thing. I'm just wandering around.
There are more doors up here. I wasn't going to open the doors.
Oh, is Chris done with the computer?
I don't know, but I can't. But I've got too much stuff on my screen to follow y'all and see what Chris is doing. So give me just
don't worry
a second.
about what we're doing.
We're not open doors.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
opening
not gonna
doors
have
and exploring
y'all-
areas.
That was Tevis.
I'm not this time. I'm not gonna have y'all like starting an encounter with me all the way on the other side of the ship.
Fine.
You do find Captain Amaz's log. It's mainly filled with entries about routine operations. Towards the end, it starts making some entries about Specimen 62 and how it has been growing at a rapid pace. And that the last entry was from about a week ago.
Hmm.
I wonder now that we've got the specimen 62 contained, if we should try to. Well, I know we can't repair the ship, but we still need to stop it from careening.
Well, he said we got a few days, so
Oh,
I think
okay.
if we
We got
need
a
to
few days.
we need to rest or something, then we may want to consider that. But I think as long as we're moving quickly, we're okay.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
y'all haven't taken any damage yet that I know of.
Is there anything hot
just
in
got
this
here.
room, Bewell?
That room, no, it just leads into a room that connects to another room that opens up into another room.
Can I can't get to this room. Is there a room right here?
Oh,
Oh, it's like an airlock situation, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you get
Yeah, it's
ejected
there.
into space.
yeah. I don't know why, but I mean, if you go, then you would go through here and open this, and you would find nothing in this area right here. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay, I search it for fat loots. Let the
Yep,
record
there's no
show
fat-
it's been searched for fat loots, and then I go back out. I'm stuck in here forever.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't know what it was doing.
Yeah, I think we should go search
s-
this other crew compartment first, and then go up. There could be fat loots in here.
Fat boots, like the
Nice.
mag boots.
Yeah.
So in this room, you find a jetpack and an old-fashioned coded letter written in a cipher. Somebody that makes that check.
I don't have society anymore. Nice.
7 is able to determine and understand that the letter comes from Pullions, and it reads, Mael smiles upon us. The time to act has come. Be ready.
Fucking cultists again?
Pullions is the home of the space cat people, I believe.
Cat
The
cultists.
Vescarium. Yeah,
Cat cultists. Okay.
the Vescarium.
Very scary.
And
I'm
then
guessing-
you also found a jetpack.
Yeah.
Dibs.
Go for it. I don't have a slot in my.
I need a
Okay.
jetpack.
I can't carry anything else.
Ribs, it's all you.
Alrighty. We go down there and find that box.
Bro,
It's
come
okay,
get
I
this
didn't want it
box.
anyways.
Yeah, stupid.
Clearly, you must have been
jetpack.
joking because you didn't have the room for the other one.
Yeah.
I'd replace it for a jetpack.
All right, so y'all can move north now if you want to.
I recommend that we should crew in this door.
Did you want it, Dom? Do you want to
No,
roll on it?
no.
This area is obviously the galley. It has been thoroughly raided, and everything has consumed that was edible within. Bone shards and cloth fragments and stray shoes are visible amid the debris.
Shoes?
Shoes.
They're dead if they don't have their shoes on.
Yeah.
Do the shoes have bone fragments in them?
Is there just like a severed foot in the shoes?
No, there's bone fragments. Like anything that would have been biological in order has disappeared. It's no longer there. Only left is bone fragments and the clothing, some of the tattered clothing and the shoes.
Dr. Friend and Porterbot
West.
are dancing on the table.
That's right. This is World of Warcraft. That's what you do.
Nice.
You hop up on a table and dance.
I flip him a gold coin.
Wow, wow.
I listened to the
Roll
right.
my troll dice.
Pole extends from the ceiling, and
We going north, south, or northeast or west?
22 on east.
On which way?
East.
Oh, on that area, you do not hear anything.
Jeez, the ship is big.
Yeah, it's a big ship.
This goes to outside.
Oh, is that what the three
So-
lights are?
Yeah, I think so.
This room is
Okay.
clearly the captain's quarters. I was wrong on that other one. This room is messy but not destroyed, as Captain Esma desperately rifled through her room for useful gear in her attempt to destroy Sample 62.
We'll
Her
also
death
rifle through her
prevented-
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her death prevented her from ever tidying up. There's an airlock door in the starboard wall that has an exterior ladder, making it possible. Nope, y'all don't need to know that.
Mhm.
Um, you can make a search check in this room.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
And critical
that
failure.
was the
with
wrong
And
button.
failure.
Yeah.
No, ignore that
Dom.
one. There we go.
Dom is able to find an advanced
Use-
laser rifle.
I use my rifle to rifle around her room to find a rifle.
Rifle.
Nice.
But
How
that's pretty
how
much all you
boring.
find in there.
Trifling.
That too.
Give that to the
Try
give
rifle.
that to the porter drone. Well, there's the personal gravity spell gem.
You say an
That's fine.
advanced laser rifle?
Yeah.
Is it any better than
Oh.
just the regular laser rifle?
Yeah.
Advanced
It's
is-
advanced. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's the
plus,
next
has
step up.
+1 tracking on it, and
Oh yeah.
Right.
And then I could trade that out with the regular laser rifle if nobody wants that one. Then,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
go
it.
for it.
then I'll give
Uh,
the
Personal
drone the other one.
gravity allows you to alter
Mhm.
gravity's effects on you. You treat gravity as if it were your choice of one step
Gravity.
higher or lower. Personal G spell gem. Chris, do you want this? I
It's
can
on,
use it.
It's on the occult
Slam.
list.
Yeah, I'm also an occult boy. I have the gravity. I have the anti-grav harness, so why don't you take this just in
Okay.
case you need to do something
Sure.
similar? Yeah, so I think we probably should open this hatch and see if there's a ladder outside that can take us to, like, you know, a shortcut path or something.
Well, didn't we
Um,
find out that there's like a force field around us that we won't
Yeah.
get projected out if we
Right,
open
yeah.
this?
No, I think it was just like in the door, right?
Well, that's
Oh, I
what
think it
we
was
were
a
told. The whole
general
ship. Yeah.
Bubble thing, yeah.
That's how the
That
tree
was
was
my-
able to live.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'll tell you
Uh,
what.
You could try to
everybody
open
wants
that
to-
door if you want to try to open that door. You need to make one of those checks.
I don't do that.
Is
Those
locked.
checks.
do
Is
you
there
want me
a-
to?
is there a data
I don't know.
jack that I can jack into?
Maybe I don't need to do that.
Since there's a computer's check for it, I would imagine there's some sort of. Yeah,
Nice
so you
jack,
are
bro.
able. Yep, you're unable. You're
Unable to with the correct signal.
You are able to unlock the door.
Unable to lock the door, you said?
Oh no! Yeah, you are able to unlock the door. In fact, if I'd read that better, I would have told you that you didn't even need to make that check to unlock the door because you're inside the ship, not outside it.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
you crit
Oh.
succeeded.
That's in case
Open
we
it.
go around the outside of the ship and instead of taking the easy entry point.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're old school gamers. You give us an open door, we walk through it.
But that's pretty much it for the captain's quarters.
I listen on the west side, the port side, if you will.
You don't hear anything there either.
I crack it open. Oh,
Is the John?
the lavatory.
This washroom has an airlock in the door and the port wall. Camouflage behind a hanging garden coating the wall.
I need a few minutes, guys.
Check the toilets for fat loot, by the way.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I check them loot. I check them.
Are you also giving the toilets fat loot too?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know it's not.
Yeah. All you find in the toilets is heaping piles of shit.
Okay.
Wow, they don't flush? What the hell?
The bugs
Any-
didn't eat
things
that.
The things
other-
aren't currently working right.
Oh, any other fat loots in here?
No, there's no other fat loots in there.
All right. Let's prove in this last door.
All right.
Oh, okay.
The Bridge of the Bloom is surprisingly
bridge.
pristine. Though dried blood stains one of the consoles, everything else is seemingly intact. The air is chilly, and the mournful sounds of weeping echoes through the room from everywhere all at once.
This is giving boss fight.
Yeah.
So go ahead and go in.
Yeah, give me just a second here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Yeah. Do I see? I look like I kind of like peek in and up. Do I see anything up there?
Hell, hold on a second.
What's the hotkey to unselect everything that you have targeted?
No idea.
Is it T something? Control? Oh, it is
Shift
control.
T allows you to target multiple things.
Control T opens a new tab.
Yeah. I just did control, that worked.
Oh,
Control click.
And
Looks like Alt T.
N allows you to unmount.
Nice. But you have to learn how to mount first.
so you just see some blood on the console, and you hear weeping coming throughout the bridge.
I don't see anything on the ceiling now.
No.
Okay. I have my rifle at the ready. I gingerly step into the room.
I need you to
And
make
you
me a
die.
will save.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
You're fine.
Yeah, we knew something like this shit was gonna. Oh my god.
Oh, now is not the time to be wasting
And
hero
I-
points
Do not have a hero point.
that you don't even have.
People,
You wanna
it's been like hours since the last hero point was.
Should I just go ahead and close the door for you? So
Yeah. Go ahead and cast a hero on it
Yeah,
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. May as well.
So you sense a monstrous form leaping on you, emerging
Yeah, I
from the
do.
knock and docking you to the ground.
Docking you.
Knocking you to the ground. You are prone
And docked.
and fighting and frightened 3. And I need
Wow. Frightened to 3.
Yep, you're
I say, oh fuck.
3.
Yeah. You already had the weebie jeebies. You didn't want to be here to begin with from the
Yeah,
first
I
one.
knew it was coming from the ceiling. I knew
Yeah.
it.
You want to do the thing again, Tab?
Probably
I'd really like to do it with Chris, but he's already rolled now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll do
I
it,
haven't rolled.
Gribs, because
I-
Dom, because we haven't.
Yeah. Dumb.
You haven't.
Yeah,
used-
I wouldn't count on me anyway. The only way I'm going to roll well is if you keep saying that and I roll first, you know?
Right. Hey, B-Will, for initiative, can I roll shit in my pants?
No, because you
I'd
just used
allow
the
it.
toilet. You just used the toilet.
you did use the toilet. So yeah, unfortunately I can't allow that.
I can't believe it. I rolled. Yeah, bump me up to a 27.
Wow,
And
that's
then
a lot of 27s.
do you guys mind if I go first of the 27 cadre so that I can give my boofs?
Yeah,
Can I go last
sure.
in the 27s?
Chris should still be going first, I think, with his 28.
Yeah, I
Do I
don't
not
know
see
what
any counter?
happened there because I am trying to modify to Chris because it didn't, or did it take effect to your scouting? It probably did.
It didn't. It didn't last
Then
time either.
it's fine. I am handling it for you in this
Hmm.
particular one. T-Bone says he's going first in this encounter, right?
Well, yeah, the three.
And then I go after T-Bone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll
Going
go
first.
under Dom.
And
there we go.
am I
So-
seeing anything?
I will let you know that this is a hazard.
Hmm.
You were hearing Captain Imus
Imas.
Moz. Yep.
reliving the last gruesome moments of her life as she's devoured by a terrifying and unstoppable monster. To disable this, you will need to make one of these checks. And you will need a total of 2 successes. You need to make this check to calm Captain Miza, or this check, and the religion needs to be trained to weaken the haunt, or you need to make this check trained to ground Captain Izma in the present moment.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And because this is a high, this will be a 2-action check.
All right. Do I have to be closer than where I am at this point to make a
You need to be
check?
in the room.
And do we need?
Yeah.
Do we know how many successes we need?
You
Millions.
said 2.
All
Well,
right.
that's how many it
No,
takes, right?
2 actions. But
Yeah.
Going in.
Is it 3?
I don't know that we know how many successes.
I thought he said 2 successes.
2. Yeah.
2 actions.
I know,
2
but he
actions.
also
Two-
said
Could
2
you clarify
successes.
before we continue this argument?
I said some shit.
Okay.
2 successes.
Let the record show.
So we don't know.
Yeah. All
Right.
right. Chris, go for it. Juice box.
We'll find out if it's 2 right here, right?
Critical success on
Occultism.
Occultism.
occultism. You were able to calm Captain. Fuck y'all. Y'all are just destroying this.
Told you 2
is-
successes, Grib.
It's just a crit, bro.
Just a crit, bro. That's hilarious.
Oh, you are able to calm Captain Imaza. Give me this.
Captain,
second
can you tell us
here.
the location of your most hidden loots?
Can we
Yeah,
also
they're back
have
in
the
the
ship?
tree
Ghost of
room.
The ghost of the captain emerges from the center console, looking heartbroken but determined. She speaks with you quickly, sharing any information. Y'all pretty much got all the information. She tried to kill Sample 66 by destroying the ship, but was unable to. She was killed before she was unable to destroy
Thank God.
the ship.
Was it 66 or 62?
62.
I think it was 69.
62, sorry.
Okay.
It was 69.
What the fuck?
Here, let's do this right here. I'll just scroll down. Simple 62 knows you're here. They're physically bonded with the bloom after my death. I no longer control it. The ghost frowns for a moment, lost in a glimmering of memory, then refocuses on the present with a shake of her head. Time is short. To kill Sample 62 and their brood, you must destroy the bloom completely. Not even one of Sample 62's hatchlings or eggs can survive to reach Bretha or the Verdant Paradise. The bloom is a biomechanical starship and will self-repair in time. However, it's highly vulnerable to radiation. You'll first need to harvest the radioactive components from the drift engine. With this material, climb out onto the exterior of the hull and sabotage the starship's weapons so they explode when triggered to fire. Be sure to integrate the radioactive material. Then you can flee back to your starship. I'll trigger the guns myself from the bridge. I retain enough control of the connection to the bloom for that, at least. Once you're away, send my final message to the Xeno Wardens on the Veteran Paradise. They'll know what to do and will ensure that Sample 62's home planet is quarantined. Can I count on you?
I really think we should just kill Sample 62 and cleanse the ship instead of destroying it. Seems excessive.
He regenerates. The only way to destroy him is to destroy the ship.
Did we not just eject him out into space?
No, she said it merged. It merged with the ship.
Merged.
Yeah, he's merged with the ship. You have to
psychically
destroy
bonded
the ship.
with the bloom. But like, from what I understand, he still has a body, right? Where is Sample 62 now?
I don't know where he's at the moment. Is
he like
he's
invisible or
devoured
something?
most everything. He's devoured most everything on board the ship. I'm not exactly sure where he is.
Look behind us.
Yeah, I have a feeling when we go back to the engine room, we're going to find Sample 62.
Let's do it. Get those fat
Is there-
XPs.
Is there anything you can tell us about it, as in like weaknesses or anything like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, is there a way we can weaken it?
Well, I think it might be weak to fire.
Excellent.
We have a flamethrower.
Would it help if we made the ship hotter?
Yeah.
Yes, he definitely does not like the heat, and he does not like the light.
Well, we can fix that.
Is there a computer we can jack into in this room? This is the bridge, right?
There is a computer. If you jack into it, you'll be able to download her message that she wants you to send to the Verdant Paradise.
And we also control the
I jack
environment in here
for
too.
fat loads.
You don't find anything in here.
That's bullshit.
Download the message.
Y'all have found quite a bit of fat loot so far.
I'm sure there's always room for fatter loots.
That's
But
right.
yeah, can we make it warmer in here from?
I start raising the temperature.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'll get in here, right? Instead of being not in here.
Yeah.
Will you help me?
Yes.
Will you take the radioactive
Obi-Wan
material
Kenobi.
out and take it outside and plant it on the ship's weapons?
You want us to take the radioactive what and put it on the who? On the ship's weapons? Climb onto the exterior hull and sabotage the weapons so they explode when triggered to fire.
Explode the ship.
Climb onto the exterior hull. Be sure to integrate the radioactive material. So we'd need the guns to explode and blow up with radioactive shit.
Is there another way I can figure out how to heal this? Maybe with like nature or something like that. That's not so explosive.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's head back. Let's go get some radioactive components. And I'm all like, yeah, we're going to totally take care of this.
So, hear me out. Why are we doing this?
I said, yeah, we're totally going to go take care of this.
For the XP.
Okay. I see what you're saying. There's always experience, Chris. It's just how you go about doing it and getting it.
That's right.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're easily able to download Captain Amiz's final messages onto a comm unit or a data pad while you're on the bridge. It takes a minute and doesn't require any kind of check to accomplish.
Was I able to start raising the temperatures from there?
Once you get back to the
Environmental
engine
control.
room, you'll be able to you'll be at the environmental controls and you can start raising the temperature.
And start raising the temperature.
Okay, I start raising canes.
Nice.
Man, I miss
Nice.
raising canes. I would love.
Dude, I want to eat some chicken so bad right now.
I want some chicken.
So there was the door that we were in a moment ago that also had that ghost figure or whatever that was. Who knows what that was that I saw?
I feel like it was probably the
Now
captain.
that you've
Captain.
It was
now
probably.
that you've seen the captain, you think it was the captain.
Yeah. She didn't tell us
Um,
anything about her most hidden, fattest loots.
You've already gathered up all the fat loots.
Oh.
You think you've gathered all the fat looties that you could find.
Okay. Well, that's gonna factor into our decision making here. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yep. All right. So you will need to spend 10 minutes on one of those two checks using a repair tools or an infiltrator's tools.
Can we do both at the same time, or is this like a one person John?
You can, yeah, more than one person can try.
Okay, because I'm thinking maybe Dom, if you want to do the thievery part, I'll try to aid you on that
Sure.
thievery part.
Yeah.
Here comes your aids check. Critical aids.
Nice.
It's a little +2 circ.
There's a thing right.
There is like a thing.
I toss him my my infiltrator's kit, which is a tactical toolkit. So +1 item bonus on the check.
Okay. I don't know where it is immediately, so we'll just roll it. Item. And then +2.
See, what I don't understand what she said was she's wanting us to sabotage the ship to make it blow up, and it's vulnerable to radiation. But in what she first said is the Bloom is a biomechanical starship and will self-repair in time. So it can heal itself.
Unless you totally obliterate it.
Yeah. By using the radioactive material in the core to cause blow it up.
Huge. You still got an armor check penalty, Dom?
Why do I have an armor check penalty? I switched to flexible.
Dom, you did succeed, however. I don't know why you have the armor check penalty. But I will need you to make this save.
For the radiation.
Yeah. Put on that radiation mod.
I should have done this.
You got it installed?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Really? You lazy mother.
Okay. The GM was angry that day, my friends.
How long does it take to install an armor mod? Is it more than 10
minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah. You would have plenty of time.
I'm assuming we would have, yeah.
How do you install it, by the way? On your character sheet, you just add it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to support it. Yeah, so you just put it in your...
You drag it in, and it equips like a equipment.
Also, if you're watching, that's horrible that you were too lazy to put this shit in the fucking module.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GM was angry.
Still, my friends.
All right. So you succeed. And you are all right for right this minute, I think. Exposure to mild radiation causes damages in cells. Radiation damages cells and causes fatigue. You are good for right now.
Maybe
I want to be expeditious about this.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if maybe Chris should do the next check and we kind of
Let me
spread
do
the
the
love.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know one person has
So-
taken the full
Assuming
dose.
I've got the temperature rising.
Yep, you got the temperature rising.
All right.
So
Wait,
are you?
protocol
Are you
droid.
what was that, Grips?
I was just saying the porter drone can't go in there.
Yeah, he doesn't have the skills though.
No.
Milkshake, for the love of God.
Hmm.
He's got the
But he's a
zoomies.
droid. He's not affected by radiation.
Right, that's what I was getting at.
But he can't make the check.
What check? Is he not just retrieving something?
No, we're doing a check here. What the thievery check, crafting check was about.
Yeah. So Dom successfully pulled out the radioactive material, and he had to make a fortitude check.
Oh.
He
Oh,
Oh, so
continues
he
to
did
carry
get
it. He will. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did get it. If he continues to carry it, every so often he will have to continue.
Oh, I'm saying the
Oh,
drone can
yeah.
carry it.
Okay.
Yeah, give it
Okay.
to the
That was
porter.
my bad. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
realize
okay.
we had like radioactive material now.
All right.
Because we're taking that to the guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you with us now?
Specimen 62 is on the hull of the ship.
Yeah.
So the next thing you need to do is scale the hull of the ship. There are 4 different access points, technically 6 different access points that you are aware of that you can go out. 4 of those have ladders.
For us.
4 of them have ladders that lead up to the top of the ship where you can cling on to the ladders with the Klingons and
Yeah, Klingon.
get up to the
around my anus.
Nice.
Yep, around Uranus. Yep.
I'd say let's use the captain's quarters escape. Get outside.
Yeah, it's already
Okay.
open and locked.
Oh, did you link me and the porter drone together? 'Cause we weren't like this before.
You have control over him, so if you've got both you and him clicked at the same time,
I jump out.
you
So-
jump out into space. All right, hold on just a second.
I'll poof my Arcesian wings up.
I'll get my tether gun ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should consider tying off here with the 50 feet ropes that you got. At least that's those of us who don't have the wings.
I mean, we could just use one with 50 feet, so we're not using all of them in case we need to use tether for something else.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking we might want to each have our own 50-foot tether if we need to like maneuver, you know. I'm saying.
Where are we? Well, I hear you, but you know.
Oh, okay. So this is the ladder that we're seeing here.
Yep, that's the ladder.
And there's the guns.
Oh, and there's the guns. Welcome to the gun show.
Nice. So I didn't get any mag boots. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Oh,
Looks like I didn't.
no, I got them.
Climbing on one of these ladders doesn't require a skill check, but you're able to use the ladder to move up.
I've got a nifty little jetpack action I can use.
All right, I climb up the ladder. Free balling it. No tether. Easy game.
When I get off the ladder, I want to activate my mag boots.
I am standing right at the barrel of the gun. I move to the side.
Ooh. I don't want to be tuckered.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to fire.
It did say he was psychically bonded with the ship.
All right. So, right after you reach the gun, within
A few seconds, you die.
a
Nice.
few seconds,
Oh, combat.
Huge. Do a little dang sense with Madame Boy.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Oh,
can share my 25, Dom.
Move me up. I guess we can just keep the order unless the creature is 24.
Yeah, I might as well make it 25 just so it's right.
Dong.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay. All right. Yeah, 7.
I just realized where
Oh.
7 is.
It's been an honor to serve with you.
You might get
We
yeeted into
called it.
space.
We called it.
First rat to fly.
This is
Yep.
where 7 becomes a ghost.
Yeah, I think that's it. He's
So
about to get
fast, though.
ghosted.
Could you at least do some damage first?
Yeah,
what you see
is what you get. Oh
That's
God,
what you get.
is this right here.
I probably didn't need to see that.
It's
Yep.
like an early 2000s 3D video
I know,
game
right?
rendition.
It's kinda weird.
Yeah.
But it's almost like it's leathery leaf skin, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going for here.
And since you
But-
can't start in the same squares, I'm going to move him over one.
You like literally
And
stepped on him.
so-
Was he invisible or some shit?
He was part of the ship,
Hmm.
and so he has been he's been on the outside, and he was, as y'all were walking up, he was like moving up, concealed on the ship. Nobody noticed him until he popped out right now.
Okay.
And when
A
he
shout out.
popped out,
Don't forget he's weak to fire. When he pops out, he bites down on
yeah.
Seven's head, severing it
he's
from his body.
Small. He just takes him whole, I think.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Let's be real.
Okay, I just needed to refresh real quick, and okay, yeah, all right, I remember. All right, so he is going to strike at 7 with his tail.
Rude.
Just out of curiosity, I know I haven't gone yet, but it's usually at your discretion. Do I have my reaction?
I will let you have your reaction.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm going to take advantage of that reaction.
Just shoot him in the dick.
So you don't have to start in the.
Yeah, you're not in your warp field. You're right on the
Oh.
edge of it.
I don't have to be in it to use my reaction.
Okay.
Where's- Oh, there it is. I can move. Instantly teleport up to my movement speed. Yeah, that looks good. I want to move here. And then I'll get 2 plus 5, so 7 resistance to this attack.
All right, so you still take the damage then?
Yeah, he rolls damage, but I'm a little resistant to it.
All right, so this is going to be interesting. there's the damage. But as part of this, and this will determine, I think, whether or not you are able to
Okay.
actually use your reaction, is he has the grab.
He
So if he
wouldn't be
misses,
able to grab.
Because that on taking the damage.
if he takes the damage, then he gets the chance to grapple him. If he doesn't take the damage, then
So like even if he does grab him, he's teleporting, so
Yeah.
the grab would be gone.
Yeah, because the grab
So
is an action, right? Be well.
Or is it part of the?
Yeah, is it improved grab or
it
grab?
is, it is just an action.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I think
okay, so yeah, he
yeah.
gets away. All right, so then he's still got 2 actions.
Huge.
Well, so he's gonna go 5, 10, right there. Gonna target Salazar
I don't like that.
Tank.
with the
tank.
tail. He
Okay.
missed.
Okay.
Nice.
The tank. Tanking.
And with his last action, he's going to tip to hit you with one of his claws and roll a 1.
Huge.
Wait,
Huge turn, boys.
he struck Chakris, he strode, he missed, and then he had a 4th action.
You said he had 2 actions left.
I mean,
Asking the real questions out here.
asking the real questions out
I
there.
hate asking the
Keeping the
asking
GM
because
honest.
there's sometimes they have legendary actions and shit, and I've been wrong too many times. So
This is not D&D. There's
Not
not any
D&D is nuts.
legendary actions. I shouldn't
All
have
right.
let Chris have his reaction, man. I was going to be able to do some cool shit. Chris, you're supposed to die now, so you can be a ghost in the next.
You want the players to do cool shit too, right? Be well. I mean,
y'all have already done some cool shit. I haven't done shit this entire game.
right there with
I
you.
feel
I
like you're
haven't
gonna
done
get
shit
your chance.
All right,
Hey, you
7,
repaired
you're
the
up.
porter.
I got a new spell I want to try. So I'm going to target dude. I know this is going to be a long shot, but...
Well, you're only 15 feet away.
Whack. Days wait. DC 21 fort save.
So just gotta wait a day.
Come on, let's do this.
Oof. Oh. Unaffected.
He is
That
unaffected.
heightened is pretty crazy too. Targeting up to 10 creatures with that.
And it doesn't have the end cap or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid spell, dude.
Yeah, I was hesitant because it is fortitude, and fortitude's like the hardest one to beat, right? Typically.
Yeah.
On average,
I mean, it's the most common.
Yeah. What do I got over here? I guess I'm going to... I'm gonna Meandering Mind.
Now on the top of the ship, we're in 0G, right?
And that'll be my turn.
Correct.
What if we have mag boots?
If you have mag boots, you're secured. If you have a way to fly, you're fine. If you don't have that option, then you are technically untethered.
And your rage knows no bounds.
Yeah. So if you don't have that option, I need to know, so because you would definitely be untethered at this moment.
I figure probably, I mean, you have to activate mag boots, but I figure probably you would have already done that, right? As like we were climbing up.
Yeah, we couldn't have gotten here, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we
that's
could.
what
Yeah, you
I'm
can climb the
assuming.
ladder, but yeah.
Yeah.
Similarly, could we say that I have already activated my anti-grav harness so that this is low gravity for me instead of 0 gravity?
Yes.
Okay, I
As
think
much as
that's
I
fair.
hate to say yes,
I
but
think that's a fair
no,
call.
I would agree that you would have had that on climbing out onto the ship, and
Yeah.
I would assume that you probably would have. Maybe not. You're trying to get out there as quick as possible. You
No, I
make an
wasn't.
easy
I
climb on
wasn't
the
in any hurry
ladder.
at all. No,
Yeah,
no,
I
taking my
mean,
time.
y'all, and I do remember somebody saying that y'all were trying to want to do this expeditiously.
No, I don't think anybody said that.
So
I said that
yeah, no, I'm
about
gonna go with.
holding
I'm
the
gonna have to go with
radiation.
no. I'm gonna
Well,
have to
come
go
on.
with
You can't
no on
start
this.
with a yes
Yeah.
and then go no on me. That's evil.
Talked
I
himself
talked
out of it.
myself right out of. Yeah, I talked myself right out of that one. Yeah.
You
Chris
bastard.
ruined it for him because he wants to do
Okay.
cool shit, and Chris said no cool shit.
All right. I am going to find then I will lingering composition. Let me just talk to you about the traits on this here. It's got the concentrate trait. If that's relevant for any reason, be well.
I don't think it has any relevance at this point.
Okay. All right. Coming in hot here. Yeah. Could we say I was climbing the ladder? Is it okay if we say I have one hand on the ladder?
That is acceptable, I believe.
Okay, so I got one hand on my gun, one hand on the ladder. That's fair. All right, so
Got one
here
hand
comes
in my pocket, and the other.
and another one's
giving.
hey, critical success.
Control 20.
So my courageous anthem is going to last for 4 rounds instead of 3 or 2.
Yep.
So here comes that big boner for everybody. For my second action, I'm going to indicate that y'all probably ought to get this dude with a little bit of get him. Now, I'm not going to be leading by example, however. I'll put this out here for you, though. Be well. And then, or, no, yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, I won't be able to. Okay, so for my last action, I'm going to come in hot. With a demoralize. Can I physically menace this creature?
No.
Okay. Chris, you fucking traitor. I saw that head shake. I saw that.
You did.
I'm gonna use.
I was muted. You didn't hear the laugh when I did when
couldn't
you asked
hear
the question.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my practiced influencer. Once a day, I'm about to roll an intimidation check. I'm gonna do it twice and take the better result. So sorry, here comes the intimidation without intimidating prowess because people are no fun. We're gonna keep the higher, and we'll just get a success.
We take those.
We take those. So he's frightened Juan. And then, yeah, that was my third action. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. I should have done something different. I'm going to die. Thank you.
All right, Dom. Let's see if you can one-shot him.
That's not happening. All right.
I got to step away for 1 sec.
I am going to. He is not off guard to me. So my first action is going to be to create a diversion.
All right.
And I will do a kind of a gesture at him. I don't know. Which has the manipulate and mental trait if I'm in reach for anything.
Nope, you are good.
All right. I don't want to hepo this.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
What?
It has been a couple hours since
that.
the Hippo, I think.
No, it just spit one out. Everybody had one, I thought, at least.
I didn't get one. I mean, I've always had the one that I have.
Yeah, you've got everybody has one at least.
Yeah.
Gaian's got two, Seven's got two. They've been going out. They have been going out.
Okay.
Um,
Fuck it. I'm gonna use the hepo. Crit success. I don't even think there's a crit success for it. So so I am hidden to it, but I'm not going to be for long. As I am going to use my weakening shot, not weakening, sorry, hampering shot, which allows me to aim as part of it and make my strike here.
so he's going to be off guard to this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whoa, I didn't mean to roll. I was rolling and I like stopped rolling in my hand. That's fine.
So making him off guard, lower that by. It's not a crit, so it's still just a hit.
Okay, that's fine. I need to be mindful of like when I pick the die up.
You can turn that off, by the way.
Yeah,
So roll when it's prompted.
setting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Which
a second
recommend doing.
setting. Yeah, that you uncheck, so it detects when it's in your hand, and then
Where is that?
In the settings, configure settings, go down to pixel dice, pixel electronic dice, and then allow unprompted rolls.
Yep.
And uncheck that.
It is already unchecked and it's grayed out. I
Oh.
can't change it anyways.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, my bad.
Oh,
Already.
yeah.
Now that one that just stops you from rolling the dice and it just showing
Which
up
is
showing
roll.
up in the card. But Dom already had his
Like
prompt
I had it
open.
and I was
Yeah.
like rolling it in my hand, and then you're like, oh shit, let me put off guard, and I stopped and like held on to it and it rolled.
And that determined the roll.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a hit.
Yeah. He is off guard. What the fuck is going on? It has
I'll let you chance it, Dom. I'll let you re-roll it if you want. But if it's worse, you got to keep the worst one.
I mean, I'll take that. Oh, I have to fucking reload. I'm just gonna delete this. Delete. Come on. I believe in you, Pixel Dice. Oh, yeah. Still a hit.
All right. Well.
Okay. What the fuck? I don't know, man. He did not lead by example, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But he does keep that off guard, Bewell, until the end of my next turn.
And is that against everybody?
That's for everybody. Yeah, he's just off
Nice.
guard now.
Hell yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
Dr. Lobotomy Friend.
First
Oh, hi.
Do some lobotomizing.
And then I'm going to cast a new spell, Benediction.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
so yeah, drag that spell effect out on you.
That bone.
Benediction's a good spell.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Oh, you're not gonna take a third action?
That was 2 actions to cast the
Move.
spell.
Move spell. He moved.
Oh, you moved. I didn't see you move. My bad. My bad. All right, what do you do here? All right, so a vine pops up right here next to 7. And then it makes a strike. Oops, didn't have him targeted. Makes a strike and misses. Makes a second strike and hits. And you take 8 points of damage. And then
How often can you use your reaction things, Chris?
Once every 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
and then it does something else where it appears that some vines pop up around the sample 62 and kind of protect him a little bit.
He already had damage
Okay.
resist, damn it.
That's his turn.
Okay. I'm
Now it's sample 66's turn, 62's turn.
You may want to slow
Oh.
roll
He
it,
executes
Chris.
Order 66.
You may want to slow roll it just because Tevis isn't back and I don't know when he's getting back.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Sample 66
Oh,
magically moves.
as a reaction.
He's moving because Tevis is not here, so I don't attack Tevis. Otherwise, he would be attacking Tevis. Would you still have a reaction if I'm attacking Tevis?
If he's attacking him, no. If he's moving, makes a ranged attack, a manipulate action, just like a standard reactive strike.
Don't kill my robot just because Tevis isn't here.
Oh, he was going after you. He's encountered the robot before.
Oh,
He
me?
knows it's not a threat. Yeah. All right, Dom, make your reaction.
Thank you, GM. You are based and you are benevolent.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to go AFK, GM, and I'll be back after you're done.
No, it's attacking you regardless.
You said because he wasn't here.
Wait, I'm sorry. I actually can't. I forgot my sniper is reload 1. I haven't reloaded it yet.
Yep. All right, so he uses a 2-action attack. Oh, let me get on the right thing. He uses a 2-action thing to move up to Dr. Lobotomy friend. And then he is going to make a strike.
Oh my god.
Baby. And you take 30 points of damage. And he makes a second strike as part of this 2-action maneuver. And you take 18 points of damage. And then with his last action, he's going to try to tail whip you. And he misses.
Hello. Have I died?
No,
No,
you haven't
because you
died.
weren't here. I got attacked.
Oh, awesome.
I should walk away more often.
Yeah, right.
Did we damage him?
Wait, did my drone not supposed to? Was he supposed to do something on my turn, or does he have his own thing?
You have to command it.
You have to command it. You have to spend an action to command it.
My last third rank spell. I'm gonna cast that flash fire. Let me place that burst.
Wow, you rolled absolute garbage on that.
Imagine that. Place it there. And that'll be my turn. He needs to make that reflex save. So half dam.
Yeah, it's basic. Yep, half damage. Oh, oops, I didn't see it there in the chat already. He
Yeah.
takes. He seems to take more than half damage.
Big damage. Big weakness. Huge.
So also the area, the creature who, oh, that just a crit fail. The area is hazardous terrain. A creature who moves on the ground through the area takes 5 damage for every square that it moves through.
You have the flamethrower, Tips?
I do have it, but I don't have it equipped.
Yeah. And that was a 10-foot burst, so you've got the drone in there as well.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
could just
so the
slide it to the
drone,
left there, right? Not get
the drone needs to make the reflex save, which
Do
I
we
don't
need-
know if
oh,
he even
no.
has a.
Oh no, that's my bad. I forgot the drone still had the radioactive material.
Even if it didn't have the reactor, what the fuck?
Just gonna
You
kill
say what the
drone?
fuck?
Here,
Like
let me
you
set
wouldn't
it
drop
over.
mines on your own
Exactly.
friends?
Exactly.
My own friends have more than 10 HP, and I'm aware of that.
Don't try to defend your actions.
I
Yeah.
will defend my actions. We had friendly fire before in the past.
Yeah.
In the
when it's
past,
needed.
that was a different game. That was
I
a
don't know if it
different
was
game.
needed.
It was needed. I killed that guy.
If it's okay, GM, if I
alright.
can just slide it over to the left one.
That's fine.
'Cause- Okay. And I've already ended
He
my
is
turn.
based. He is banned. Okay. So first action is going to be what's known in the business as get 'em.
Are you
you got that
leading
on?
by example this time?
Not going to be leading by example this time.
All right, not leading by example. All right.
Mm-mm. Second action. Well, I take that back. Shit. Hold on. I may not be. Don't change anything yet. I'm
I've
still
already
thinking.
taken it off to it, so make a decision. One or the other.
God bless America. Okay, all right. I'll lead by example. I'm gonna lead by example.
You're gonna lead
Second
by
action,
example.
I'm gonna activate that force field.
You also have a +1 for my spell AC
Oh, thanks.
benediction.
Nice Benedict.
Yep.
Third action, I'm gonna shoot him in the dick. Point blank.
What?
Dick shot.
All right.
This is the advanced Aeon rifle. I will choose to shoot fire as my damage.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on, my proficiency is not set up correctly. Sorry, one sec. Add expert. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Ooh, huge on the off guard. Whoever did that,
That was me.
Gracias. Hey, wait, where's my shit? It fell off. That would have been on there too. Does that make it a crit, GM?
It's just a +1, right?
Yeah.
That does not make it by a crit because you only
Fair.
hit by 1 to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, here comes some regular DiMaggio. A little get 'em, a little lead by example, a little 14 points of fire damage. Ooh,
You noticed
big
that he took more than
chunking.
that. Yeah.
And that is going to be my turn. I gotta step away again here. I'll try to be back before the monster's turn if I can. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Because it's going to wreck you. It's going to wreck you.
But just have it attack the robot this time. Thank you.
He missed the description where he's familiar with the robot and knows it's not a threat.
So I am going to, as part of my reload, I can stride. I just want to, where was the tentacle at again?
The last tentacle popped up next to
Like here?
7.
So
Yeah,
is it still there or did it like retreat back or something?
it's still there.
It is still
Oh,
there.
can we have a
Okay.
notifier where that is so we don't move there? Because I was actually going to move there.
Can y'all not see it?
I don't see it. Now I do.
No.
Oh, it's
Oh,
massive.
The big tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
See if I can. Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but Flash Fire also has the caveat.
When they start their turn.
No. Everything on each side of the flash fire is concealed from creatures on the opposite side. Is that same? Does that mean like inside versus outside, or is that just like across?
It would mean inside versus outside. That would mean he
Damn.
is concealed right now.
Unless you're in that circle with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He is concealed to y'all, and y'all are concealed to him.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a spell I was looking at.
All right. I'm trying to think of like where I want to move to. Okay. I'm just going to go forever the fuck far away. And as part of that stride, I get to reload. And then I want to try to keep the off guard rolling. So my next 2 actions will be to hampering shot, which will allow me to aim.
So you'll have. Oh. Yeah, you'll still have to make the flat check to strike.
Right, to strike, yeah. So I can still aim at him.
I don't know, it's weird because you're aiming at him and the concealed check still popped up, which is weird.
Yeah. Let's see. Just double checking something. Okay, yeah, it's just cover. All right, here comes the strike zony. Please, concealment, don't fuck me. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Double 18s on that? Was that what it rolled on the flat check too?
Tom, you beautiful bastard.
Fuck. All right. He did not lead by example, right? It's popping up on my damage.
He did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because raising his shield, I think, satisfied his. He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of that fire?
No. There's no. Oh my god, I killed it.
Not exactly.
Well, yeah, not
just
exactly.
not-
He's like, yeah, he's like fused with the ship, but like,
Yeah. So give me a second here.
Does it get moved in the lineup behind Dom?
Um, the bloom, when he takes all this damage, the bloom spouts up leaves and catches him and wraps him over and kind of pulls him down into the ship, cradling
Regenerating.
him, um, um,
Oh.
aiming to regrow the creature. This
Oh,
also
now-
has the side effect of keeping him from floating off into space. But that does actually
is he
end
being
the encounter.
is he being cradled like right there?
He's being cradled, but he's like back a little bit.
Can we see it? Can we tell where he's at?
Is he still in Chakris's flash fire?
No, he moves out of the flash fire.
Okay.
So when I got hit, do I no longer get the chance to sustain that AC or that benediction spell?
We're out of I'm assuming we're out of combat.
You're
This
out
is
of
going to be on
combat
my
now.
turn. This is going to be on my turn. I was going to ask that question, so I was curious. Regardless,
If you on your turn, you could have sustained the spell for an action.
even though I did get hit, all the
Yeah.
stuff it
Yeah,
doesn't
even though
matter.
you did.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, I also
Alright.
want to, while we have a chance, to move the drone close to the weapons to put the stuff inside the weapons.
Yeah. 1 second. Accidentally closed my notes here.
And I would also like to heal my dick.
All right. To sabotage the biomechanical guns, you have the radioactive material. You need to perform 2 interactions to place the material, and then you need to succeed at one of these checks for each of the 4 guns. So we need 4 successes as you spread the radioactive material about. Whoever takes the material away from the drone and places it will also still need to make the fortitude save.
First, I'm the one that's got the most damage.
I'll do it. I've got the radiation buffer thing, radiation shield.
If you've got the if you got the radiation shield, then you won't need to make the check.
Okay. And then I can just do the computers check. I'm
Can
assuming
I aid with 3? Even if he's doing computers?
Can you aid with which one?
Thievery, since it's one of the checks, or no, since it has to be computers?
I'll let you aid with thievery.
is there a
Right, 'cause, basically, so Dom, if you go down to the bottom and look on extras,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
know
little
about
aid action.
I know about this, like to actually roll the aid. I didn't see where it was to like apply an aid boner. Like if someone else aided me.
If you, yeah, I don't know. Roll that aid and see what happens.
Okay. Thievery, no armor check penalty.
Because I think if you target him and roll the aid, it
I
will
didn't-
automatically give him the option. I just thought about it after the fact, but it's still a success. So you'll get a +1 on your computer's check
all right.
for the first one.
Have him targeted next time.
It took me a minute to think through that. All right, so you're able to place some radio material at the first one.
Mhm.
You want to try to aid him again?
Sure.
How many successes do I need?
You need 1 success for each of the guns.
All right, so we'll move on to the
Total.
next one.
All right, I've got you targeted this time, Chris.
All right.
I don't know if that did anything.
I'm guessing Courageous Anthem's probably not that it matter. No, it doesn't matter. Okay.
It should be gone.
Yeah.
That and it's only attack rolls, damage rolls,
Yeah.
and fear effects.
All right. No, there isn't an option on here for me to get aids. So I just have to add it manually.
Critical success. Unfortunately, that does not count as 2 successes for this, since you got to do
Right.
1 at
No,
each.
we need to do one anyway. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Second.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to hit that.
Oh,
Sorry.
never mind, Chris. If I
Oh.
just read further down, you've defeated
There's enough.
sample 66. So you just needed the 1 check to place all of them. My bad.
Oh. Oh,
was
that's,
being-
Gotta
that's
read.
if
but-
that's if we were doing this during combat.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
on my turn, I was gonna move the drone over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that gets us through all of that. All right. So with
Yep.
sample 62 defeated and the weapons sabotaged, you can return to the starship and leave.
Get me the fuck off this shit.
Let's go.
So we're assuming all of
So-
y'all.
We're just gonna leave Tevis, I guess.
Well, no,
Hey,
we're gonna
somebody
assume
should-
that you all.
we should send the we should go back and grab those extra guns that we put them all on the
They're on the
droid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'll,
Or droid,
I'll,
not drone.
I'll grab Salazar since we're 0G.
All right, so you all return to the starship, and once you're out of range, the captain, true to her word, aims the guns at the ship and fires them, and there's a massive explosion that doesn't ring out because there's no sound in space, but it completely engulfs and destroys the bloom, and all of you are saddened by the loss of credits that you could have gotten by
I know,
the
right? But you
salvage
guys
of
decided
the
to blow it
ship.
up.
We didn't have
Come
a choice.
on. Come
Yep.
on. Shit.
Even if
Okay.
you were here, there's nothing you could have done about that.
Yeah. As we.
Yep.
Oh.
Surely
okay,
the Xeno Wardens will reward us with
Yeah.
a fat stack of credits.
With fat loot.
Speaking of which, I
Yeah.
jack in and transmit the message.
The Xeno Wardens reach out to you from the Verdant Paradise immediately after receiving the transmission. They pay each of you 1,000 credits for your trouble and your silence. Nothing, noting that any information on sample 62 and the planet of origin could spark corporate or public interest, and it's best to keep it confidential. They thank you for your service to them and saving the pack worlds from an incredibly dangerous creature. Noting that that you were heroes, even if no one in the pack world will ever know it.
Do we have the coordinates of the planet?
So, I know we know.
Yeah,
the-
y'all do.
the-
Y'all do have the coordinates of the planet. And that's unfortunately that's a story for another time.
I'd like to. Could I roll a quick check, be will, before we go?
What kind of check?
An underworld lore check from my outlaw background.
Jesus Christ, go for it. What do
See
you
if I
want?
can find
I-
someone who might be interested in these
Can
coordinates.
I aid him?
I'd like to be aided if you're wanting to.
I also took the outlaw background.
Dude, fuck yeah. I knew there was a reason I chose you for my danger sense. For the danger bros.
Aid. Underworld lore.
Maybe I should aid you. I don't know. How's your underworld lore?
I mean, it's as basic as it gets, dude.
Yeah, same.
I don't even
Way
think you know.
Danger Bros.
Nice. Classic failure.
Yep. Anybody got a hero point?
It's written in the stars.
I do actually have a hero point.
I think
I'll
now's
use
the
it.
time to use it. Yeah.
I'll try it. How's a 25 sit with your GM? Maybe get a few creds on the side.
You think you might have some leads, but it will take you some time to convince individuals of what you found since you have no evidence of it.
Mm,
The droid,
As everything was destroyed.
except for the droid.
except for the droid.
Yeah, I think as we close the episode, like the camera kind of like zooms in on the droid just sitting there on the ship going beep.
What? How do those droids go?
Gone.
Well, guys,
No, wait, that's not it. It's
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
There we go.
I really like this particular scenario. I think it's a fun scenario. It has some. It doesn't have a lot of combat. Part of that was my fault. I should have had those scrunchy things attack y'all earlier than letting y'all set them on fire. You
No, I
know,
thought it
that
was
like.
fun.
But yeah, overall,
I
I
think
think
we
it's an
handled it
enjoyable
pretty well.
scenario.
I got 2 fat
And-
crits. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I can't believe this. We did an entire scenario in one setting this time.
Yeah, is that the what? Is there nothing else after
We
this?
started late.
And we started late. There are technically 2 more scenarios, and I am willing to run both of them. The next scenario is for level 10 characters, and then the scenario after that is for level 15 characters.
See, I guess for some reason I thought
a
this
lot
was
of
going to
feats.
be long, like the
Me too.
first
Yeah.
one. But yeah,
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, the first one I think went long because 1, it was the first one. It was my first time running.
but
And
it was
2,
also
there
like
was
it was just a much longer
Yeah.
thing. You know?
It wouldn't. Yeah.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
much-
first time running. It was, yeah. More involved.
it was more involved, and there were more of you here.
Yeah,
You had you had Tucker, and you
Yeah.
had Swing, and you had
Luke.
Luke. So
Mhm.
everything.
Them
was
bastards are
longer.
taking all the time. They're always taking the spotlight.
Hey, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm glad we got that one on record because
Yeah, we got that one on record.
they don't
sure.
watch the VOD anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah,
No.
It's not to the
well,
end.
we,
they might catch the
Probably-
last 30 seconds though.
Right.
we probably
Wow.
won't hear about it. We probably won't hear about it in the Discord, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right.
All right. Everybody say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night,
Good night.
guys. Yeah, I hope everybody
See ya.
enjoys it.